We'll have to
We're
do
live.
stream recap.
Yay.
We're live?
We're live now.
Oh my god, thank you for casting Revivify on me. I clearly needed it.
4, 5, 6, 7.
God, everybody hates my jokes.
A grid I'm working on.
7.
I've got a 10-foot fucking...
I'm making a grid for battles. Because Beth needs to know where everyone is at all fucking times.
Stop telling me about Fontaine! I was literally playing it 30 minutes ago!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't really have... I don't know if there's like a grid function I can make in this.
7, 18. Oh, I'm
There's
sorry.
like-
I have
just
18
hand
spells
making
plus
one.
my misspell book.
We started playing It Takes Two, which I know came out a fat minute ago. We had to commit the most brutal murder.
You're gonna show me the shittier advert for Fontaine? You're not gonna show me the one where fucking
Your cat tried
Nublietta
so
just
hard to get in here.
decks child?
Get a lot of cool D6s.
Okay, by the way, we do have Discord audio.
We do? Good.
We do have Discord. At
it's
least
not
me
like last
freaking out
time.
about Nublietta. Sorry, Fantasy France came out, and they dropped just shy of Miles Edgeworth as a character. I'm not gonna recover.
Alright. I have my spells prepared now.
Okay, I got too many good fucking templates for fucking brain rot. They fell apart because they cared too much, but were too blunt to try and unsharpen their words at each other. What a fucking couple. Now they're roommates. And they argue nonstop.
I still love that
Val?
Riley has a spell he doesn't know the effect of.
Oh, yeah, no. I also love that.
Is it Dish?
Yeah, it is Dish. I
God,
can't wait to figure it out.
I mean, like, have I not told you? I didn't tell you what it does.
No.
I forgot about that.
Specifically by his request.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
We don't want to know until it's happening. God, I
until
hope
it's cast.
Yeah.
God, I really hope it just turns whoever you're looking at into a dish.
I still love that Riley.
God,
can,
I really hope that's what it does.
It just summons a giant plate and squamches an enemy.
I still love that Riley. The only thing Riley knows about it is that he can like sacrifice his own health to make it have a higher chance of going off.
Yeah. Yeah, I can use it once per day, pretty much, once per long rest.
I love how dead chat is.
That's all I
stream
really
is a real
know.
10 out of 10.
Oh god, this grid is coming along slowly.
You could probably just look up a fucking grid.
Oh,
I could,
did,
but like...
By the way, I did warn Beth about Magic Pistol.
To be fair! Hey, Lena, you missed my favorite words ever. Can you rename that spell one more time, babe?
What, Magic Pistol?
Riley refuses to take anything seriously, and it's really...
Actually, Mason made that one.
Did I make that one?
Mason!
Yeah. From the brain of Mason, for sure.
Of course I'd made that one. Magic Pissile. I know I made the effect for it,
Oh, yeah.
which is...
Oh, God, I didn't
Homerverse ad?
Oh god, I love the effect
Which
for
one?
it. It's so funny.
The one where... Hi, make sure your character sheet is enough. The boring one!
Sorry, I'm just working on this grid while we eventually get to the recap.
Squirrels!
So anyways, last time we played, I know one of the twins got their arm bitten off.
We had technical issues and nobody in chat decided to tell us Discord was fucked up.
Yeah. So apparently Discord, like nobody in chat could be heard. Or nobody in the party and Lena could be heard the entirety of the last stream, and none of chat mentioned that.
I love that moment.
Let's see. Everybody fled over to Smeevsrun.
We are, yeah, after almost demolishing all reputation for Goblin Village. Smeevsrun.
So they run away from the camp, they go to Smeevsrun, they get invited over to Gnome's Hill, and then as they're
That's
on
the
their way
bitch.
out, some heroes show up, and Merc fucking nuked them.
One shot. It was kind of entertaining. But also Val. That was very snappy this week, I'm sorry.
But because Merc nuked them, the entire party has a bounty on its head now.
I will eat the bounty.
You know what? Given everything that they're able to do, it would not surprise me. Canonically, at their full power, they could theoretically eat a bounty.
So there's that happened, and then
Antella said it tasted like lemons.
Yeah.
Anyway.
they got a
Oh, we got the artifact.
yeah, you got a special artifact.
The
Iron
Ball
bands
of Restraint.
Iron bands of Bolaro.
Ball of Restraint. Get fucked. That's my only notes.
Which I know the command word to activate it and the release word, which only Mason knows the release word aside from me.
Yup.
That was so poorly worded, babe.
I know.
So I know Riley's safe word.
Pineapple.
Yep. I hope you do.
Oh, great news! My breadbasket still has not been overturned. We still got 23 rolls, motherfuckers.
The fact that you have not overturned it for this entire time.
It's free bread! I don't need to carry anything in the basket, it's got bread in it!
I'm just amazed.
Mason?
And we were at the Gnome Village.
Yes, we were.
Yes. And they're going into hiding because of the nukening.
So now the entire gnome village is in danger.
Ka-chow.
Don't ka-chow me after that! I'm still salty about last week, I'm sorry.
I mean, don't make me roll initiative.
Last week was Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Week, that was. Last time, yes.
No. I meant last week.
Oh, with Fall Guys?
Yeah!
What'd
We
you
went
do?
to go pick up groceries and snacks. We come back on time, ready to start. Oh yeah, D&D was canceled.
Yep, they're still upset about that.
Of course I am, dude.
Very nice.
Abused.
No.
You're saying that while I have a pair of pliers, babe.
Who's ready to choose circumcised?
Yeah, I apparently accidentally chose the default coochie, which is not the fuzzy coochie frowny face. The character that I'm playing in Baldur's Gate needs push.
Wait, so are the two options circumcised and uncircumcised? And then fuzzy and non-fuzzy coochie?
Yeah, at least on the tieflings. You can also have none on the tieflings, which looked weird.
Have none, like smooth Barbie crotch?
Yeah, I mean skin texture, a little scaly, but yeah.
Scaly Barbie crotch.
Yeah.
Scaly Barbie crotch in theaters this holiday season.
The sequel to the Barbie.
Also, they do not have minimum mid-back length hair except for a single braid. So, I had to on the fly make another character, and I was like, well, crap, who am I gonna make?
Why the
So I
fuck
got
is
to
it
make
doing that.
because it hates you. Heart. What's it doing?
It just
Should really
keeps
be watching
not
this.
going in the line that I'm making for some reason.
I feel like you're doing this so much more difficult.
You know, why not just get ink or go on Incarnate and just do it for free? And it will automatically grid line for you.
Mason's having a moment. Give him a minute.
I don't know, man.
I really love how the fucking pen tool does not line up. That's a real 10 out of 10 experience looking at.
I was already in the process of making it.
Mm. Yeah, no, I will say on stream you're like a line and a half over. Yeah, good to know that Mason did this the hard way. On the bright side, he'll be able to just copy the layer and flip it.
I can do that.
What? I don't know why it's doing all this. I give up.
Lena? Okay, do you want to try pulling up Google and finding a grid through Google? It does not have to be a pretty grid. Oh my god, Lena!
Lena.
Lena, you are at quadruple speed.
You're talking so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I really made it super complicated myself. 4 years ago, I made this map. God.
Well, the other issue is, am I going to find a big enough grid for this?
Yeah. If you go to Incarnate, you can just get a super generic map. You can get 10 of them for free. And then you can just download the map and paste it on over Alpaca if you want.
I only want a grid, though.
It can give you a grid with a brown background.
Just Google graph paper.
Shit, that'll work.
Yeah, same thing.
Deadass, graph paper.
It's not like it needs to be super fancy. It's just so that we can tell roughly the 5-inch squares.
I know. It's just.
I got the number right. I got the measurement wrong.
Like the 1 foot squares or so.
5 foot. They're 5 foot. 5 foot or 5 meter. I can't remember which, but it's one of those two measurements. It's feet.
5 feet.
If I really don't give a shit, it's 5 units. Whatever the unit of measurement we're using today.
Save images.
Was that a Gregorian chant?
What? Save measurements.
Oh, that's where that keychain went.
Save
Okay.
images.
Omine, ichota. I can play music if I want to as well.
Nice.
I just keep forgetting to turn it on.
Finding copyright-free battle
Play the
music be
music.
like...
You impressed that I
It's not very D&D inspired, but it's music.
I'm not rated. You can't.
You guys want to hear a funny story about Latin?
Funny
Maybe.
story about what?
Latin.
Sure.
If you've ever seen the TV show Supernatural, bless you. There's like some Latin prayer chant they use to, I think, expel demons. I think that's what it is. I haven't watched Supernatural in years, but back in high school, I was like flirting with a girl, and Grace, and she like found out that I liked Supernatural, and so learned the chant. And she's like, "Oh, I started watching Supernatural." I'm like, "Oh, really? How you like it?" And she just went off on like the Latin chant.
Okay, Alexis.
No,
Who?
I don't remember. Her name's Katie. But yeah, that was a weird lunch period.
Oh, and that's an interesting story. Like, I've never had anyone try to flirt with me in a nerdy way at all.
I flirt with you all the time. Usually in a nerdy way.
I need you to understand that how me and Riley flirt does not look like flirting because it's one of us going evil.
Evil.
Like for example, he rolled over last night while I was trying to get comfy and cuddle. Needless to say,
I tend to do that.
Yeah, he's minimum half asleep at that point. He lays in bed, turns his phone off, and is just like out. Fucking wish it was me.
Hey, how would that work as a generic map for combat?
I mean, he's got
then you
something
can
thrown
just
together.
doodle whatever the fuck ever on top of it.
I mean, he's got a white grid. It'll work just as well.
7. Good.
It took me all of 10 seconds.
Shut the fuck up, Riley.
Beat. Question for you.
Yes.
Do you remember the station?
The station?
Yeah. Yeah, at college.
The fucking building?
I remember the name of the station. I don't really want to name it off on stream.
No, that's why I said you remember the building.
Hey, why don't you just dox yourself?
I do remember the building, yes.
Little baby kitty cat.
I got reminded the other day of the fucking smell that would happen when you would walk in there, because that burger place.
Oh! The station! Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you remember that smell? I feel like that was a very distinct smell.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. You remember that?
Where did you get reminded of?
At work.
Work.
Yeah. Which I work at a chemical plant, so.
Yummy.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, thank God. I thought I just rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1 at the same time. No, it was a 20 and a 7.
1 dot. Shit. I'm trying to figure out. Come on, music. Keep playing.
Yeah, don't put me in charge of music today.
Let's do, like,
I've got on dance music today.
yellow,
Who's yellow?
an enemy.
Oh, okay.
Do.
Light blue can be an enemy.
I think Mason doesn't understand how the grid's supposed to work. Anyway,
No.
How does it work?
we go in
In
the
the
spaces in
squares.
between. You're close. You gotta move us over a half inch.
Okay.
Each of those squares are supposed to be 5 feet. No. No.
Four. Slut.
Every day of the
Okay,
week,
enemy number
baby.
3.
No, you're not.
I will make orange.
Orange?
You don't know that.
I will make more brightly orange. There we go. Then, I don't know, pink for the last enemy.
Really,
There we go.
we just need it for the party so that we know roughly what formation we're traveling in.
Well, I figure you want to know where frickin' enemies are too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it'll
because
help.
some spells do require range.
That's all we really need. It's just so that we can like visualize what's going on.
Yes. So, You're leaving Gnomes Hill. Where are you going?
We were going towards Smeevsrun.
So straight through Smeevshinge to Smeevsrun.
Actually, we were arguing about that.
Yeah, are you
That's what we were
going
doing.
around the border to get there, which might be a little
there was a
safer,
port
or are you
city.
beelining it and possibly running into more enemies?
Oh, nobody's gonna see me, so I don't give a shit.
That
Don't
is
die.
the question.
I heard that, babe. Don't die.
So what is the party going to do?
My vote was always for go to the port city. Try and appear as truly just a trading caravan.
You can also try hunting a whale if you want.
Oh, yes, because that'll clearly get us closer to talking to the court wizard, I think is our current mission out there.
I think going to the coast, L-shaping it would be the best move. L-shaping
So we
it.
have 2 votes to follow the border.
Mine's technically for go a little bit north into Helmslorn. Sorry, my brain is not connecting letters. Into Helm's territory to find a trading city to trade some of the goods. So that we appear more akin to merchants. But that's Val's plan. That's Val's suggestion while we're hopefully hauling ass somewhere out of the direction of this.
Let me take a look at the full map where only I can see it.
Because you had told us there was a trading city or a port city not too far north.
Yes, I did say that.
And
Well,
I believed you.
Yeah.
No idea how that insight check rolled, but
I'm venturing to eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos again because last time I ate them, I woke up in the middle of the night and just projectile vomited into my bathtub.
Oh my god. Just from Cheetos?
I don't know if it
Yummy.
was just from Cheetos. I don't even know if they were the main cause, but like,
I mean, I had Cheetos and also had 9 beers. Must have been the Cheetos.
no. No. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I had a macaroni thing that I made. It was either that caused it or the Cheetos caused it. But either way, I associate the Cheetos with it now.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
babe, why are you confused about the mac and cheese thing?
I made it
Correct.
for
I'm
a
having
potluck.
cheap. Riley walked out, and I'm having a microwavable pizza.
Oh.
The cheap ones from Walmart, because I was not about to try and fucking cook last night. Sorry.
This smells like mac and cheese.
But apparently it smells like mac and cheese.
Okay, so yes, there's a port town somewhere, and you have been informed of the port town. You do not know exactly where it is, but you have been informed of it.
I think we were told it was to the north.
So,
Directionally north.
2 votes to pretty much like either go into Helmslorn or go around the border to the port town. Anybody object?
Nope.
Grace said Garvel also does not object.
Okay.
Alright.
So the party pretty much leaves Gnomes Hill and goes like directly north up towards Helmslorn. And
Do we get to
let me
unlock
take
some
a look at
map?
something. You're funny if you think I drew any map for Helmslorn.
Knowing
That
full well we might go there?
I mean, listen. I planned out a whole
snoozled your day
fucking
away.
country for you.
Completely derail the campaign by visiting the entire world.
And that wasn't enough, apparently.
That's why you stage things on islands or in ravines. And Hylia did not hear a damn word.
Oh my god.
Hey, Lena, you might want to check your connection.
I can't check my connection. It's all connected.
I can check my connection, but not whatever the second phrase was.
Lena's exploding.
Fucking Tammy.
One too many Red Bulls.
Hi, TT.
Okay, I'm looking at these things I can use.
I don't like the way this is worded.
So, as you make your way into Helmslorn, you are immediately spotted by some scouts, some cavalry scouts, from the Helmslorn capital, because you have crossed the border illegally.
Let's go!
Augers.
God,
so
how many documents do we currently have?
I don't know. How many documents do each of you have of yourselves? Because, like, they
literally
probably
none.
won't save you.
Absolutely none.
We're on King's orders.
Cool. That's not going to help.
Yeah, I know.
Helmslord is a very proud and mighty people, and they don't really like Smeevus that much, so...
That's right. Okay, listen. Listen, it's Smeevus.
Okay, but, like, your kingdom likes Smeevus. Smeevus is pretty nice to them, pretty good to them. Helmslorn thinks he's pretentious.
Please don't turn that down.
Where?
And God, they aren't wrong.
You don't.
So, you know, these scouts are going to report, and I'd say you have about maybe,
Oh, shit.
let's say, 5 minutes game time, which translates out to, I'll give you like 2 minutes to decide what you're going to do and where you're going to go, and then you will roll to see if you've escaped whatever, like, people they're pulling up.
Are we?
Hold on, before we make an executive decision, do we need to roll investigation perception, one of those fucked up rolls that I hate, to figure out if we can see what's coming towards us?
Not yet. You just saw some people on horses and then they took off.
Alright. Logistically, Val's gonna assume that something is fucked up, and she's, logistically very much not a fan of this.
It's
Very
about
3 on 10
midday now.
experience.
You've traveled a good distance into Helmslorn to get from Gnomes Hill to where you are in Helmslorn.
I apologize, but I had to go get a snack. What?
You had to go.
I had to go get a snack.
Yes.
I agree, snacks are required during D&D. I literally eat the entire time.
They're always required.
There's
Literally
people-
just cracked open another can of tea.
Go on, Evan.
That's my understanding, is that there are people who saw us and are running away from us?
Some cavalry scouts just saw you and went to alert people. Yes.
Apparently, we do know they're Helmslorn cavalry scouts.
We crossed
Okay.
the border illegally.
So what's
Well,
our
I'm gonna-
concern? Concern is
Hold
that
on.
they're going to go get us arrested or something?
I'm gonna go call.
Yeah.
Is the border clearly labeled?
Is the what?
The border clearly labeled. Like, is there a wall up? Is there, like...
Kind of. There's like not really a fence, but there's like marker posts that roughly outline it. And you just kind of went past them.
So our concern is that they're going to go get more people and try to capture us or something?
Probably yes.
What's their
We
distance
have
from
literally
us?
no documentation. Valisale and the twins have literally no documentation of where they're from.
I'm gonna say you have about a minute left before they show back up with an army.
What
That's goddamn 5 minutes.
what is their distance from us?
They were maybe about 50 feet, and they took off, and you can't see them anymore, but you could still like probably hear them a little bit.
So they're 50 feet away.
We have time to turn around and just fucking leave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then let's just leave. Let's leave.
Let's stay on this side of the fence since they're fetching things.
So you immediately start to book it back. Let's go ahead and roll.
I do not like this.
I guess give me.
Merc is driving.
Merc is driving.
Merc is
Yeah.
driving. He has advantage.
You boys got
Or he has
proficiency.
proficiency. That's the bitch.
Everybody, give me some stealth rolls, and Merc, I want you to roll with disadvantage since you're driving the cart.
But I am proficient in driving the cart. Like, it's one of the things of being the background.
Okay, no disadvantage then.
Okay.
Just roll. Just everybody roll.
Your boy got a 12.
18!
18.
That's 18 for Merc, and god
Oh,
damn
wait,
it,
that's without a modifier.
God, why won't this music just fucking play?
18 for Merc and 21 for Garvel.
Jesus Christ.
Dio
Yeah.
clearly hit his arm wrong.
Y'all quickly, and as quietly as a cart can go, make it back across the border. But some guards do track you almost the entire way there, because the twins were making a little bit of too much noise. But you make it across before anyone can catch up to you.
Man, those border guards are on their shit.
Yeah, alright, not going to horn. Fuck!
So let's just
Everyone
go.
on horseback was kind of hot, though.
Let's just go east, travel along the
That's
coast,
what you were looking at?
and then west over to Smeevsrun.
Am
Okay.
I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong, but you're wrong. I would like to hit up a port town before we do anything else, because we'll be able to trade off some of the goods. Make an inflated inventory in the cart.
Okay, so we have one vote to just go east, and then south and west, and then one vote to try and find the port town first.
So I will say, I'll throw this out there. I do have the ability to kind of make some not real stuff that might work instead of, being traders, is to make it look like we've got more stuff. That way no one bothers us.
Are you able
Well,
to
yeah,
fake
but
weight?
under inspection, they might be able to see past that, can't
But
they?
we do have some real stuff.
It's better to fake with things that are physically here.
And then, if they try and call us out with real stuff, you can just fireball them again, because that worked so well the first time.
I want to bring up, there's also the issue of, will the invading army allow you entrance? Even if they think you're traitors. Because they are pretty much surrounding the kingdom trying to cut it off.
I mean, we've got documents from Starseeker.
That got very loud.
Did I get loud?
No, it was the music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, funnily enough, I just turned mine down.
So,
I could
That-
also try and bluff our way into the city.
Yeah, let's just
Always an
ask,
option.
please.
We've got...
the thing is, if you're going to try to sneak into the city, you probably don't want anyone to be able to tell that, like, you have weapons and stuff that you're sneaking in for, to fortify Smeevsrun.
Oh, damn it, I forgot to put in my actual verbal abilities.
What up, Sugar? Welcome into the stream.
Welcome, welcome!
So, you could try to go and trade and hide some of the weapons as other objects, but would they still let you into the capital even, since you are a trader?
Well, this was prior to the please let us have more combat request. But Val still wants to go as non-confrontational as possible.
Like, the invading army may allow you to pass them if they think you don't have anything, like, that'll actively help the city.
Yeah, obviously. That's why we've got so many things in hidden compartments.
We just need to create a distraction for them. If they're too busy looking at the distraction, they won't notice a single cart going into the city.
You know, that is...
I don't like where you're going with this after you just lost your fucking arm.
Oh, I wouldn't be the one losing arms.
I mean, do you have any flashy, grab attention spells?
Why,
I don't.
yes I do.
We could have
I have
some
quite a few of them.
situation where
Of course he does. He has magic fucking pissile.
we could, like, distract from a distance, and then Garvel and... I apologize, I forget your character's name.
Mine?
Yeah,
Val.
Val. They
Val,
could
like
get-
gal.
And then we try to do it 2 people at a time, get the cart in, and then we come in afterward. That might be easier than trying to get 4 people and a cart of weapons.
So, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I do have Batour's flintlock and her signet ring. So that's an option.
What does that do?
Specifically, it's just a flintlock and a ring. Thematically, she used to shrink cannonballs and have a ring of magic nullification on the end of the barrel. It's just a signet ring and a flintlock.
Okay.
But I do have them. So, that's an option.
There
Suffice
is
to say,
also the dude who somehow had a literal god laughing for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And a dude who just nuked 3 warriors all at once.
yeah.
Which is also an
I
option.
have very few actual attack spells aside from my Miss Spellbook. So, like, most of mine are good for infiltration.
I'm
Have-
way more roleplay based because that's what I was told we'd be doing. So,
Well, then everybody requested combat, so...
yeah! Almost like I wasn't built for that. Almost like we built characters for doing a lot of roleplay. And then people get a taste of combat, they're like, sniff, 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 this is my thing. Sniff, 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 sniff. By the way, I am not complaining.
God, am I just gonna have to completely shut down that music? Because it's freezing my entire fucking browser!
Maybe.
Okay, task manager. Turn my
Call it.
browser off.
That's like my 4th Lemon Demon playlist today. Oops. Oh, yes, please. Put me on Crab Rave. Okay, so the current game plan is basically... Are we picking up crap or are we not picking up crap? Which is really the argument that we've been at this entire time.
Exactly.
So, are we still gallivanting down the border?
Yeah, you're no longer across the border, you're just kind of going.
What I'm specifically asking is, are we still just kind of like roughly following the border hences?
Yeah, I think we're still going towards the ocean and following the
That's-
border that way.
Yes.
Because clearly there's going to be an animated argument going on between my job was literally reconnaissance and smuggling people versus whatever the fuck Merc used to do. So,
Murder, essentially, from what I can tell.
I mean,
Delete.
backstory-wise, I had planned it out that he helped run
Read the flavor
artillery
text.
in the army.
Okay. So you did stonks.
I think a good kind of middle ground on this is we travel along the coast until we get on the same plane as Smeevsrun, and then head towards Smeevsrun. And any towns or villages that we might stop by, or even we go and we trade a thing, get some stuff. Like we can just do it in small chunks along the way, not necessarily like.
All traders, or is just America traders?
What do you mean, trader?
I mean, like the bounty thing.
Oh yeah, Mason. When you said that we were trading, they wouldn't let us in because we were trader. Did you mean as in betrayers or
No.
No, trading.
Traders. Because
Merchants.
they're surrounding the city trying to cut it off.
No, yeah, I hear you.
It's like most traders probably aren't going to be let into the city.
Yeah, people out looking to trade for monetary gain.
So, is that a good like middle ground that we find small villages or farms and trade with them to get a cart full of stuff that they might let in?
Well, that's the thing. Like, do you know what they'll let in? Because obviously, if you have weapons or food, they're probably not going to let you in because they don't want that getting into the city.
We've currently got ironworks for like refitting horses, which they're not going to want in the city because horses can hit fucking kick, dude.
And also, horses will help their, having stuff for horses is going to help them push the army back. So they're probably not going to want to let you in.
But are roofing nails going to help them?
They might just not let anything in.
Yeah, they might not.
Which would be the most logical course of action. But with the supplies that we currently have,
I give them stuff to help.
the weapons hidden away deep within the fucking wagon, like take it apart levels of getting them. The other option is to try and deconstruct the wagon as much as possible.
I mean, another option would just be get rid of everything that's not a weapon and then stash all the weapons in a way where they can't be found.
I mean, they currently are. That was happening while we were getting out of there.
Right.
This boulder looks suspiciously rock-shaped, or suspiciously sword-shaped.
Well, that's because it's Sword Boulder. Do you not know the history of this area? I thought you were a local.
Okay, so as you're traveling and discussing this, you eventually come across...
We do what across?
You eventually come across...
Ooh.
Where the fuck is it?
I maintain this is the funniest way to find things and not find things.
There it is. Right there. I was on the wrong layer as well.
Ah, funnier.
You eventually come across...
The port.
a military outpost.
Whose flag are they flying before we... Well, you can obviously... Okay, it's a royal encampment.
Yeah, it's a royal encampment.
We can barely see the fucking key right now, by the way.
Sorry, let me just,
You're...
There you go.
Alright, so we've got a royal encampment here.
Welcome to the royal encampment.
We could obviously drop off the weapons here.
You could.
We could drop
yes.
off weapons, everything here. We can leave.
Would that guarantee it makes it into the city, though?
I can.
No, but they would have an offensive somewhere else.
Press as many times as I want. Stop. Get Paul out of here.
No, but it would guarantee that it's not falling into the enemy's hands to get back.
That is also true.
Bigfoot.
This is the political side, wherein guaranteeing that you get the materials to the correct side with the least chance of the other side getting it becomes more important. Because ultimately, one side is going to starve.
So what does the party think about Val's argument?
Doesn't somebody have Misty Step?
I do.
Oh yeah, we have Misty Step.
Why
We do.
Misty Step the stuff into the place?
Because we can only bring what
I only
we're
have
able
2
to
Misty
hold.
Steps.
I can't
Oh,
hold
I can-
that much.
I can hold quite a bit. But I only have 2 Misty Steps.
And
That's my
Misty
highest
Step-
spell slot.
Misty Step isn't that all powerful either.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah,
What
that's
is
probably not going to get you around the army.
Maybe to a wall.
And it has to go to a space that we can see, so if we can see it, they can see it.
Okay, true.
Yeah, you're not going to be teleporting through a wall with it.
Yeah.
Misty
Not
Step.
unless we bust a fucking hole through it.
But some options
Do
we do
not
have-
laugh like that!
Some options we do have is we could just
Leave
hand
the
off the
supplies
weapons
here.
here. Their army is now furbished with some good weapons to launch a counterattack. That's a good distraction to get us into the city because our ultimate goal is just seeing this wizard.
True.
We can also leave most of the cart here. Travel
Yeah.
with them for a majority.
And if all else fails, I can just bust out something from this old guy. And just holds up the misspell book.
You got some weird ones in there.
I have some fun ones in here.
Those 2.
Okay, so soldiers, royal soldiers are approaching you. What has the party decided?
I think it makes sense to leave as much as we can with them here because we're still supplying them, and then on foot it as much as we can to Smeevsrun, or empty cart it to Smeevsrun.
You could
We
also
can-
still
Yeah.
go to the port town and trade off anything that is not the weapons, and just get as much gold as possible and empty your cart while dropping the weapons off here.
We could. I think the safer option is to leave our cart here, though, because it makes us more incognito. It's harder to spot 5 people than a cart with a giant blue, brown, like, bowl
Grimhilda.
piloting it.
That's not her name.
What did we name it?
Something with a G. Guinevere?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Good old Guinevere.
Yeah, because I was like, the big titty goddess from Dark Souls, and you were like, no,
Yeah, that
that's
got
the
us-
oh.
Yeah, yeah.
How fucking ironic that you would name a cow that.
Guinevere?
Dr. Pepper here.
Boobies? Dr. Pepper? Christ, babe! The one day we don't go out to get him Dr. Pepper and he drinks like fucking 3 of them.
Oh no, that was from 2 days.
I know.
Okay, so the soldier walks up to your cart and is like, hey, what are you doing here?
Your mom!
You've all
Hi.
been arrested for insulting the people.
Hi, we've been running some mission for King Lord Smeevis, whichever epithet works the best. No, that's not an
Smeevis.
epithet title.
Professor.
We have some weapons for you all from the Gnomes Hill blacksmith.
Whose name I've forgotten.
And how do I know I can trust you?
Because we've hidden them. That came out bad, hold on.
That is like the worst. Okay, you have lost his trust entirely.
Good,
in
me, good.
In like
I'll
3
say-
words.
Because we've hidden them, smiley face.
Yeah, 4 words and you've just lost his trust entirely.
Can we rewind because my brain I sent you an important message. That was why hidden was on my brain. But because
The
they're
reason
about to
you
be
can
sieged.
The reason you can trust us is because a certain leader of the people in sieging did this to my arm. So,
Roll a persuasion check with that, with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Yeah, showing off that arm is gonna get you.
I can use my intelligence modifier as well.
There you go.
Because he's got fine clothes.
That would be a 22.
But I'm feeling.
He is instantly trusting you. Again, he's like, oh, okay, let's get you in here.
Gullible piece of shit.
Thank you.
So you're brought into the camp, and as the soldier who approached you begins to direct soldiers to head to your cart and start to unload the weapons, some other soldiers arrive to speak with you and figure out what's going on, how they can help. So what's going on here?
Val is fetching the fucking swords. She's like, I'm not into talkie today.
We've brought some weapons from Gnome's Hill for you guys. We've been helping the blacksmiths out there. When we received word from the king to go and speak to his royal mage, royal wizard, not too sure on the exact details, the highest wizard in Smeevsrun. And so we're trying to station here, leave our cart here so we can sneak in on foot.
And why
So
should we
just-
look after your weird cow here?
Oh, it can just graze by itself. You don't really have to look after it. It's quite comfortable. We just needed a place that we knew wouldn't get attacked by the enemy so readily.
All right. So, what's your plan to get into the city?
Well, we were thinking of coming up with a diversion of some sort. If you guys would be able to help with that end, we'd be much appreciated. Otherwise, I can figure something out, I'm sure.
Val is just like unloading fucking weapons out the goddamn everywhere in the cart. In the background, Val's just like, here's a dagger, here's a dagger, here's a dagger. She has not made it past the seat yet.
So
And
you
then,
want
like-
us to possibly send some of our soldiers into a suicide mission to assist you in getting into the city?
Oh, I wouldn't say anything near a suicide mission. I'd say more of a hit-and-run type diversion. You know, just skirt around the edge of the encirclement, light some things on fire, and then book it. Just make enough of a distraction. If not, we can try and sneak in ourselves. I'll just have to improvise from there.
So all you would maybe need are some of our quickest archers.
If
More
you've
or
got
less.
any archers, anyone who's good at, I don't know, if you got any cavalry guys you can send with us, we need to kind of hit in and then leave quickly, get them to chase us a little bit so we open up a gap.
Yeah. If I'd suggest going to that forest by, Teams. That seemed to be very distracting of a place. If you could make them think to go in there, you could cut down a lot of their army. They'll just get lost in there.
The forest by where?
Ringguard Forest.
That's like hundreds of miles away.
That's at least a day's travel by Gwen.
Yeah, that's like
speed.
2 days travel by foot.
I was meaning if they kept pursuing, that would be the direction to run to.
They're more focused on a blockade.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to pursue as much as they're going to, like, reinforce.
Regardless, we just need a quick distraction. And I'm not saying for you guys to risk yourselves, I'm just saying to try and get their attention away for a couple minutes at most. While we can sneak in.
All right, I'll pull together some of our archers. But if they don't return to us, you spend the time doing the rest of their shifts.
That's perfectly fair, and I'll even donate some of my own funds to their families. I am not here
Should
to
they
cause unnecessary death.
Okay. So you have the army kind of on your side.
Barely. Barely for Val. She is still just like, here's an axe. All they previously had was other stuff.
So
Val
it's
has
probably
found a
about
small pocket.
mid-afternoon now. Would you want to try to sneak into the city during night or wait until morning?
I think under the cover of night would probably be best.
Statistically, 3 a.m. is when most people are asleep.
Yeah, that's the best time to run your fucking audit.
Okay. So, the party with a group of, like, 3
Okay.
archers.
Hold on. Important question. So, currently the only people without dark vision, right? Just the twins?
I do not
The
have
twins and
does not
maybe
have dark vision.
the archers?
Garvel does not have... No, Garvel does, never mind.
I was gonna say, I thought Garvel did. I think it's just the twins.
The twins and, like, one of the archers.
Okay.
There's one
Can I-
human archer and then 2 elven archers that have accompanied
Okay.
you.
Can I talk to the archers?
Sure. What would you want to talk to them about?
I'll just, see how life is for the modern soldier.
I like the idea of, like, you ask one of them, he just turns to you and he's like, what's it to you?
Yeah, I used to be in... I don't know if it was your army specifically, but an army. And so I just wanted to see how everything's going with you guys. You good? You well fed? Clean? Taken care of?
Yes. Why? When did you serve?
Oh god, how old did I make my character?
That's always the question.
My character's in her
Yesterday.
50s.
yesterday, and then I came down in a meteor, murked this dude, and found a group of people to hang with.
Okay, so I did not know when I would have done that. I also didn't determine age. So if it's fair to you, Mason, I'll roll 2d10s, and that'll be my age.
Okay.
Oh, less than 20. You are young.
Oh, probably not. Probably roll a d100.
Yeah, that's what I meant with 2d10s. I'm
Oh, that makes
39.
All right.
39, okay.
And I'll roll a d12 to say how many years ago I served. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I love figuring this stuff out on the fly.
I rolled a 1. I served a year ago.
I only recently
Just
stopped.
left. Wow.
Hey, I called it. Yesterday.
I was here like a year ago.
Not in that particular. Well, you weren't from that encampment. This is.
Probably
I'm
not.
willing to bet this is a fairly new encampment, isn't it?
Well, this might be a newer encampment, but, like, it's still the Royal Army.
He could have also not been from this country.
Would you say you're from Lake Ropasheen?
I'll let you decide that, because I just don't know where else I could be from.
You could be from Helms.
You could be from Helmslorn. You could also be from the tiny country of Arnswon. They're a
Or
very
Shal.
strong country, despite their
Or
size.
Shell.
Or Shal, yes.
Because that
I
one's
will
also
let you
pretty big.
choose, Mason. So choose wisely.
Or Olswyn Shord. I'm going to say you're from Arnswon.
That kind of makes
Okay.
sense with the general direction he's been traveling.
Mm-hmm. Plus the idea of, like, very strong country, but very tiny, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just, your average tiefling, and then you nuke 3 soldiers in
You're
one
like,
spell.
I'm not that strong. Okay, maybe I am.
I'm just your average soldier.
Oh, they didn't have hit points, did they?
Oops.
I love the idea of this elf is like, wait a minute, a year, where are you from?
Is it pronounced Arnsven?
Arnswon?
Arnzen?
Arnswon?
Arnswon.
Arnswon?
RNS. Oh, RA.
ARNS.
Oh my
One-
god, that is okay, I'm gonna go
one,
sit on the
like-
floor.
It's WON, but it's pronounced like WOON, so it's like Arns 1.
Arns win. Arns win.
And then this elf is like, "Are you Merc, the nuke of Arnswin?"
I'm sorry, what?
I've never heard of that.
What the hell's a nuke?
That's a new one.
Legalize
It's like-
nuclear spells.
He's just like, "My brother told me legends. He was encamped near Arnswin. He told me legends of this mage that no one had ever seen, but his name got around, who would just shoot off fireballs like from 200 feet away and just destroy entire camps."
Might have been a different guy.
All of your party has doubted you.
All the party looks over like the whole party hears this conversation and just shoots side eyes.
Yeah, that
What's up,
sounds
Gundam?
like
Welcome
him.
in.
Hi.
Sounds accurate.
I can't believe it. I mean, I want to say that you're my enemy, but it's an honor to meet you.
Were we out of this conversation question?
Yes.
Was I fighting his brother?
Yes, you were from Arnswin.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're an adventurer now, so it's different.
Yeah, you've
Yeah, you're
left
retired.
Arnswin. You're a retired one.
You're a veteran.
I'm not in the game anymore. I don't fight anymore. Just more
Jeez.
wandering around.
No
Okay.
worries, Gundam. I hope you're okay. Feel free to take as much time as you need to relax and just recover after that.
Ooh!
You're famous.
We have a
Oh,
viewer
man.
got in a car accident today.
Almost.
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 I think I would simply perish. Thanks for understanding.
Yeah, that's scary. Holy shit, go sleep. So, Merc has instantly made a good rapport with these archers.
Maybe friendly.
Val is putting her fucking foot in her mouth because I'm putting my fucking foot in my mouth, which is very unfortunate because she's a charismatic character. Anyway, Mason, I sent you another message that I need a response on.
Okay, let me see it.
I'm brewing a background plan, but I need to know if it's something that I could do before I reveal what I'm thinking.
Let me take a look.
Meanwhile, the twins are just talking about what they're gonna do whenever they finally get him.
And Val's just like nodding along sagely while thinking her own fucking thoughts. Val is up in here right now trying to think on how to get past this fucking blockade.
The shreds, you say?
Till it stank?
Okay. So,
Okay.
everybody is making their way with these archers.
Okay,
to go
I'm gonna-
over to Smeevsrun.
Okay, so we're currently walking on foot, but we're gonna keep using the cart thing because we're lazy? Question
Yes.
mark?
So the cart is
Cart-
parked here.
cart-
Everybody remember that? It is parked right
Cart
here.
in- I'm going to make a note of that right now in big text.
But yeah, it's going to be around like 3 a.m. traveling by foot. You make it like just outside Smeevsrun.
Okay, on the way over, I'm like, I don't think I could copy his hair with my magic. And this is specifically directed at the twins. I can't remember what spells they have exactly, but would there be a way that we could emulate his hair? Because
Well, I
that's
mean-
his most identifiable feature. That's like,
I mean, that's how I got his attention in the first place.
it'd have to be fucking Nisus, because you're missing an arm and he's not. That...
You do need to take into account the direction you're coming from, though.
We can also sneak around the back end of the city.
True.
I'm going to...
What was that?
I think someone sneezed.
Someone got fireball cast on them.
What?
Someone just sneeze?
I'm just a little crispy. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, no, that's Smirnoff time. All right. I had a bad day yesterday.
So anyways, what do you want to do? Do you want to try to sneak in from this direction, sneak around, which you're going to need extra stealth for, to not be noticed?
I want to go up to the archers to discuss the game plan.
Okay.
We're still on the way in. This is not the 3 a.m. yet. We did set out like at dusk. In my brain, by the way, Val is walking hand in hand with the fucking twins to make sure they don't accidentally wander off. Very important. She ain't having this shit today.
Okay, so you're like just outside the city, maybe like 30 feet away from the nearest like encampment of soldiers.
Are they all currently out like a light?
Some of them are, but there's clearly like maybe a third of them set up as guards on their watch.
Would that be perception or no? That'd be investigation to figure out if they know that we're here. I should not be making this check, by the way. Somebody who has the int to make this check, who's not going to be disadvantaged.
You did start this. I am going to make you take this check, and then others can follow if they want.
Buddy boy, that is a -1. I am busy like thinking thoughts, my guy. I look over the camp. I'm like, I can't see anything right now. I am too busy thinking. Someone tell me if they're noticing us.
Yeah,
you're too distracted with the twins.
I'm going to do that. I got 21.
You don't have dark vision. You should be rolling
with disadvantage. Yes.
If it's an encampment, shouldn't they have torches lit up and stuff?
Sure, they have torches, but you're still 30 feet away in the middle of the night.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah, babes. Have you stared directly into street light?
I either have a 21 or a 23. I rolled an 18 and a nat 20, so.
So you get a 21.
Val is like, I am thinking my thoughts today, damn it. I have got so much shit that I am processing.
Yeah, the twins are like climbing on top of each other, like really squinting, and they're like, they don't see us yet.
Man standing on top of another man and they don't see us.
Well, like I said, you're about 30 feet away, middle of the night. You don't have any lighting on you.
Of course I don't.
All right.
Okay.
So, I appreciate you three for coming to help us with this. The plan I want you to get, and don't light these until right before you fire, but get 3 fire arrows, 1 for each of you, aim them at the biggest cluster that you can reasonably reach of tents where people might be sitting, and just shoot 1 fire arrow each at them. We just want chaos. We don't want you to get into danger. As soon as you fire those arrows, don't look to see if they hit, just leave.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
So, a couple of things that I think would help overall in our plan of distracting and getting the archers out of here. I can cast web and kind of fill an area with webs so that it's harder for the archers to be followed. Give them more time.
Okay.
And the second thing, and I'm asking like the group this too, I can launch a fireball not to hurt anyone, but to like wake people up, you know?
I vote that we do the arrows, get them mostly out of the way, have them start booking it back to camp as quietly and quickly as they can, with the emphasis on quiet.
Yeah, because the goal we're going for here would be to cause a massive fire to break out, and all of the attention would be on extinguishing the fire rather than looking for people infiltrating the city.
Mhm.
If you think you can get into the camp to cast web there, that would be better.
Ideal.
Okay, so
Because
so
that will catch fire.
the
And
object.
even if it doesn't catch fire, it slows them down in putting out the fire.
So, I guess two things for that. Then one, you can light the web on fire too.
Yes.
That would probably help. Yeah. So instead of having, I can fire a not explosive thing, just like a normal fire bolt, and that would also assist lighting the fire. And what we could do is have the archers fire where they can get their arrows, and then maybe on like the other side of the camp, I can light another fire and split the focus more.
That would work.
You would need to be pretty stealthy about getting around.
Yeah, so if you...
I mean, he's not in full armor. He's not in full plate.
If you can make the stealth check, that would work.
I don't have explicit either way if I'm donned or doffed. So I'll assume I'm donned.
I think I could get away pretty well if I got spotted. Do we want... I can go by myself on the other side of this encampment, or we can do 2 and 2. I'm not sure which is best.
I want to keep...
This is outside of the game itself. Do we have any insider knowledge on the layout of Smeevsrun?
Not really. It's a pretty big city. That's about it.
So
I was asking so we could figure out a rendezvous point.
I know that we copied a bunch of maps from the prior... I've forgotten his name already. The only thing that I remembered is the Cannibal God, so thumbs up there. Good job, brain. It's been 2 weeks. Listen, my brain don't maintain information for 2 hours. That I can remember this 2 weeks.
Astraeus?
Astraeus is his fake name, yes.
Astraeus, yeah.
What?
The Lord Starseeker. I keep calling him Mysterious because my brain's full of literally nothing.
And Hades.
No, actually, that's from a different game. But pop off. I'm summoning,
bull man.
I'm summoning a different Asterius. Anyway. I would rather keep the archers together. This is supposed to be in character. I'm just not dropping into my character voice right now. Logistically, it would be better to keep the soldiers who were trying not to get injured in any way whatsoever. We're just borrowing them for their bows and for the distraction because literally in half plate with 2 big ass fucking weapons.
I thought I was questioning more like the 4 of us, 5 of us. If me and Garvel go, or do we want to have everyone together and then I'll go? Like it doesn't.
No, I agree with your initial plan to start a second fire on the other side. Whenever we get in the city, what I think we should do, you remember that symbol that was on our hands, right? Before, I lost mine.
I'm sure my character remembers the exact symbol, but yeah.
That's
Circle with a mouth in it. Circle with a mouth in it. That's what I was
going for.
Yeah.
We can mark that symbol on a tall building, and that will be the rendezvous point.
Okay. Yeah, I can. That makes sense. We'll meet where that is.
I'll stay with them. They don't have dark vision.
So then the question that I still would like to know is, do we want me and Garvel to go together to light the second fire, or do we want to have just me go, not split the party too much? Like, what's the best there?
Generally,
I think
generally
that's
for
up to
DM
you and
purposes.
Garvel.
Generally for DM purposes, we like not splitting the group because it's less to keep track of.
To be fair, I will say right now, Garvel could probably, knowing Garvel could probably get in without even the fires.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I'm surprised to hear if Garvel hasn't already just rolled into the city.
Honestly, mood.
Could just do a stealth check to see.
Trace wants to know if Garble can do that.
Sure, Garvel can try.
Roll
Is
for it.
this advantage for Garble?
Yeah, it's the middle of the night. Garvel gets advantage.
3 a.m. when like most people
Double
are
advantage. What?
Wait, look at the die I rolled for you. 18 and 20. So that is a natural 20 for 26 on Garble stealth.
Yeah, Garvel's
Nice.
already in the city.
Even we didn't realize she left.
Like, you all
Garvel
turn,
is like-
and Garvel's gone. Garvel's in the city already. Like, if you look closely, you can kind of see a rock just rolling into the gate.
Alright, son of a bitch. Oh, fucking...
God, I wish.
Well,
Do you know
I
how
guess
much
that-
easier that would have made this?
I guess that settles that. Looks like you're on. This is a solo mission for you then, Mark. But seeing as how you're the nuker, I don't see this being a major problem for you.
Hi, sorry, I'm gonna make a side joke that is not related to this. Mercs, Kuva Nuker. Anyway, I'll pat you on the shoulder as she starts double checking that everything's in order. I am gonna doff. That'll take while everything else is going on, I'm doffing my half plate for the stealth advantage.
Okay.
All right.
Remove the
what,
disadvantage.
what are you doing with it, though? Are you, like, going to try to carry it, or are you just leaving it in the middle of the woods?
I'm
Or, like,
stashing it. I'm gonna stash it next to one of the walls. Preferably covered by a bush, but like whatever the fuck I can get.
Okay, so you're just shoving it in a bush.
Yep. And praying I remember it's there.
Okay. So, considering
not
where you
have-
guys are...
I think we also have it to where we have like a timer, a agreed upon time, like 10 minutes or something before the plan starts.
Okay. So, like, based on where you are, so you're right here, the archers are going to move around about here to try and draw attention away from that spot.
Not done.
All right.
So the party stays right here, though.
Yeah.
Merc, are you planning to move, like, exactly opposite them, or...
Sorry, did you say something to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you repeat yourself, please? I
So,
apologize.
the archers are
What's your
moving, like,
plan?
right here to draw attention away. Are you planning to move, like, exactly opposite them, down here, or are you, like, just going a little bit this way? Or are you going more towards them? Where are you going?
I thought we were working on the one encampment. The way that you're moving the whole party part implies.
So, it's, like, that's the closest encampment to you, but it's, like, just a circle of encampments around the entire city.
Yeah, it's barricaded.
Understandably so.
I would say that what makes the most sense to me is to half circle it from where they are. So from wherever the archers are, I want to still have like some eye line on where I know they are. But so can
like
you,
90 degrees from where they're at. So directly opposite of the party, but not directly opposite of the archers.
can you show me again where the archers are?
Archers are moving, like, right here.
Like between Smeevsrun and Smeevshenge, we are between the army encampment, the Royal Army encampment, and Smeevsrun, so you'd be on the opposite side of us.
Yeah, I'd want to be
About where the
directly
bee is.
across from where the party and the archers are.
So
So the
between
archers
the
are here, the party is here.
So directly below, I
Yeah.
think is what he's saying.
Okay.
like
So you'll be,
between
like,
kind of.
South.
down here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, give me a stealth roll. Don't worry about the archers. The archers just make it.
We're not going to worry about the archers. This is their damn job.
Exactly.
19.
And quite frankly, I don't want to make all those
19?
rolls.
Cool. You make it without issues. You're maybe like 20 feet out from the camp, hidden where no one can see you. Like duck down onto the ground, keeping an eye out. Is there going to be any sort of signal for when the fire should go off?
I just thought about that, and so
like I said, they beforehand we agreed upon a set time, like 10 minutes or something from then.
Okay.
So that way it would be a roughly simultaneous.
Since clearly everybody has watches here.
I mean, I'm assuming they have a good enough sense of time.
if I see any of the, so I guess what, yeah, if I see fire arrows being launched,
That is
obviously.
on the entire opposite side of the city from you,
Okay. So, how long
based on where you
would
moved.
I know how long it took me to travel?
I'd say it maybe takes you like 6 minutes to get there. And the archers didn't move as far, so it only takes them about 4.
Okay, so I'll try to count out until about 10 minutes. But if I'm a little early or a little late, I'm assuming that'll be fine. About
All right.
how far from the encampment am I?
I said you were about 20 feet out.
Okay, can I get more like 100 feet out?
Yeah, sure. Give me another stealth roll.
Alternatively, we could just have him aim for a different encampment that's...
Further out.
That one is a 15.
You arouse a little bit of suspicion, but like nobody's chasing after you yet.
Okay.
Everybody just thinks it was like an animal that moved.
My range on Firebolt is 250 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Bell Sniper.
All right, Val. The second we see commotion being stirred up from the fires, that's when we try and go in. Because that gives us the most amount of time to sneak in while they're dealing with it.
Is the plan for me to Misty Step you? And then you Misty Step me?
I don't think we'd be able to get in that way. I think we could either try to look like the gods and just walk in, but I doubt that would work. The town god would probably prevent us.
Do we have any
Can
documents?
I make a investigation check to
Shit,
see if
hold on.
there's...
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna backtrack our timeline for a minute. Do we have documents from Smeevus?
No,
No.
Fuck.
I don't believe...
Fuck!
He didn't give you any
I'm going-
documents. However, people have been made aware. Like, soldiers have been made aware. There have been messages
Okay.
sent. So they're keeping an eye out for you.
Oh,
Can I make
Wales-
an investigation check to see if there's any places where we could possibly scale the walls or like get in easily?
Sure, go ahead.
Are the main gates up or down? Are
I'd
they
assume
big wooden
up.
door? Hold on. Are they big wooden door style or are they iron bars style?
Big
There's a
wooden
lot
door.
of big wooden door. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that changes
I
how
got
I'm
an
going about this.
unnatural 20.
Dirty 20.
Unnatural 20? Wow. That is like a 200-foot wall. You're not scaling that.
Yeah, you aren't. You aren't, Dio. Heart. Hello, Achilles. Actually, hold on. Let me fix that. Hello, Patroclus. Apollo's calling.
And as much as there are like probably nooks and crannies you could like squeeze your hands and feet into to get up the wall, that's 200 feet and you'd probably be noticed first.
Hey, Mason.
Yes.
I got a couple of questions about, and it doesn't have to be right now if they're doing it in the middle of something, but I have a couple of questions about lighting stuff on fire.
Yes.
Do I notice if the grass or the ground is particularly dry?
Ooh. Sniff, 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 sniff.
Is there a nature check?
There is a
Yes.
nature check.
Yeah, give me a nature check.
9.
Can't really tell.
That's all you're getting. Just
It's grass.
grass.
And then the second thing is I want the amulet that I have.
Yeah.
I'm going to focus to make sure that it's fire damage.
Okay. So are you planning to fire a firebolt or?
No, I figured out a more entertaining thing that I could do.
Okay.
I don't like those words.
So you're setting up a different spell to have fire damage.
Correct.
I don't like these words.
Okay.
Keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and make the same check, but can I make it on survival?
About if the grass is dry?
Yes. I'm gonna spin it differently. Can I tell when it last rained?
Sure, do that as a survival check.
Oh man, my dice went fucking flying under my fucking keyboard. 15.
15. Maybe rain like.
Sorry, that was what I rolled. That is a dirty 20, motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah, it's not particularly dry, but clearly the last rain hasn't come within like 3 days.
Okay, so not drought, but
Well, you don't know this though.
sure.
Only Valdez.
Well, that's on the area that we're in.
Yeah.
So the tents aren't sopping wet. There is a chance things will light.
Mm-hmm.
That's
then-
really what I cared about.
So I think we're kind of running out of time before 10 minutes. I got one last question.
Go for it.
Any chance I could spot, like, munitions or oil supply, like anything? I know that's a hard perception, but anything that looks like, this is
Extra
where
flammable.
oil is.
Give me.
Where's
You
the
know what?
spermaceti?
Roll investigation.
Where's their spermaceti?
17.
17. You're not sure exactly, especially since you moved about 100 feet away. But you spot a pretty big tent that looks like it might have some barrels in it.
Okay.
Can't tell what the barrels are full of.
Yeah, no, you cannot tell at all.
Could
And
be
I
wine.
have one more question.
Okay, and that'll be the last question. Then it's go time.
Yeah.
All right.
What's
How
your...
thick are the walls?
I
Can
don't-
tell?
I assumed Garvel was in.
Oh yeah,
Garvel's
Garvel's
in
in the
town.
city already.
Yeah.
Has Garvel been like rolling his way up to the castle?
My
much.
assumption
Well,
was
that-
that Garvel, who took a level in Bard, is currently...
Spoilers, you ass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a spoiler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
Unless directly revealed.
Plucking an instrument in a tavern is what I assumed Garvel.
3 a.m.? Dude, most bars close by like fucking 2. And like, yeah, sure, liquor laws stuff. Ooh. Sorry, my mom just sent a message that said bacon cheeseburger meatloaf ready. Ooh.
Anyways,
okay.
my
Garvel is in the
Back on
city.
track.
my question was, how thick are the walls? Is it like more than 5 feet thick?
Yes. This
Damn,
is a giant city surrounded by giant walls. You're not fucking breaking through or climbing them.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to break through. I was trying to paste through.
Oh.
How big is
Yeah.
You know what? I will allow it if you attempt it on the door, so that you can get through without opening the door and drawing attention.
All right. That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Cool. Anyways, the archers are firing now.
Ooh. Okay, so you're gonna paste through the door, right?
Yeah. You'd be
Okay.
able to as well if it succeeds.
Oh, pog.
Let's take a look at these archers that haven't hit
Cool!
me.
I was getting ready to fucking Misty Step through a door if you made a patch invisible using your cantrip. Because I could see it.
So that's going to be... So,
Oh.
one archer misses and winds
Uh-oh.
up setting a tiny piece of grass on fire just outside the encampment.
You know what? That's not a bad thing.
One archer hits a pretty big tent and sets it
Let's go!
ablaze. And then the archer without dark vision,
With
who I'm rolling with
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Oof, that would have been a dirty 20.
Ooh, everybody wishes.
And he hits like one dude and sets him ablaze.
Oh god, that's more impressive.
Well, he was aiming for the tent though.
Oh yeah, obviously. But also like kind of a little bit more impressive.
And I'm assuming Merc is going to be making his roll as well.
Yep,
So,
give me a
yeah.
roll.
I will. So the fire spell I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a 3rd level magic missile.
Oh god.
No fucking... How many fucking magic missiles are going to fire out, all doing fire damage now?
That's 5.
5? Okay.
And
He's
there's-
really casting fuck this one tent in particular, huh?
Well, so magic missile, the way that it works is I don't have to roll. I just direct them where to go.
Okay. So I'm going to say you need a 5th... Oh, wait, you don't have to roll?
Nope.
Yeah.
Jesus
They're
Christ.
guaranteed hit.
They're not gonna spark like a huge blaze because they're just like 1d4 fire.
But that's basically 5 instantaneous fires.
Yeah.
Should they light?
My plan was to throw 2 of them at that tent that looked like it had stuff in it, and then just kind of spread the other 3 out. Like another one at a different tent, and then another at a patch of grass, and another at like a dude, probably.
If you can see horses gathered anywhere, lighting the hay ablaze would be good tinder.
Yeah, that's
I
a
would
good
need another investigation.
Sorry.
3.
A 3?
You
are focused on those barrels.
Yeah, you were too focused on the tent. You have tunnel visioned yourself onto it.
Makes sense. What's a horse?
So,
That's
like, you could just say the other 2 go off in other directions, and I can tell you what they hit.
Yeah, I'll send, like I said, I'm sending 2 towards that one tent, and then another one of them towards, like, a guy, and then 2 others just kind of wherever.
It'd be really interesting if one of them
That is...
Anyway.
Okay. So, the 2 that head towards the tent, one collides with the barrel and it splashes out into water. You've hit their supplies tent. So that missile extinguishes almost instantly, but the second missile, like, hits the top of the tent and starts a fire that slowly starts to burn down, like, more into the tent itself. Sorry, go on.
What are those fireworks called that make, like, the real high-pitched whistles?
Whistlers?
Out there? Okay.
Yeah.
Saturn rockets?
Yeah, that might be what it is.
So, like, that has lit up, and eyes are all turning now, because they just hear... just shooting through the sky.
Sorry, it's peanut time.
There's one guard standing on duty who, too distracted by what just hit the tent, doesn't notice one literally directly hit him and set his bag on fire.
You want me to roll any damage for that?
Sure, roll some damage.
So that's 3 + 1, and I'll add the charisma bonus to this dart. I found out, by the way, Mason, I can only do that for one damage roll per spell to add my charisma bonus to, so it's not as bad as I thought.
Okay.
So but still 8 damage on the magic missile. 8.
1 magic pistol.
I mean, I'm going to say it was an infantryman, and you literally just killed him.
You just incinerated a man.
So you didn't incinerate him, but, like, his bag is on fire and now setting alight the grass around it, and he's just dead.
Add that to our bounty.
Bounty has increased by 200 gold.
In Grand Theft Auto, I just got a 2-star.
And then the other 2 missiles fly off in random directions. One of them strikes a second tent that turned out to have people sleeping inside it, and they quickly rush out as the fire starts to engulf the tent and spread to others around it. And the last one hits a horse, who begins breaking out of its stall and galloping wildly through the encampment.
All right.
Nice. Switching back to camera A.
Do we notice this going on? Like, is it obvious enough that we don't have to roll for it?
Yeah, there's yelling. There's yelling, and there's, like, more light than there was previously.
Hey, can I request the Garvel Pov, please?
Yeah,
what's Garvel up to?
Yeah.
Is trying to find a way in for everybody else. Kind of. On the other side. Like, investigating different gates that there might be, who's guarding the gates, things like that.
All right. The rogue doing rogue stuff. Let's go.
I mean, if you want to give me a persuasion check, I could say you're talking to the guards on top of the wall and see if they can help distract as well.
A what check?
Persuasion.
Oh no, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just
Okay, just looking around then.
yeah. I just want to see, like, if they were to have to come through a gate, which gate would be the best gate? If there's more than one gate.
Right. So there's 4 gates around the city.
Okay.
You've all Garvel just went through the northeastern gate.
And was that pretty heavily guarded? Or
I mean, other than the encampment, it's mostly just the guards up top, but you literally rolled a natural 20. Nobody saw you come through.
right? I'm just saying for the rest of the party who's not as stealthy as moi.
Oh,
Trying to figure out what I
we
could-
probably it's probably been too far away for us to notice yet.
Mhm.
So are we gonna all the party members at least start making our way towards gates to try and get in?
Yeah,
So,
I think the nearest ones for each of us.
Yeah.
So the nearest one for Val and the twins is the northeastern gate that Garvel took. It's just right there. The nearest one for Merc is actually a choice. Do you want to try to go for the southwestern or the southeastern?
I'll go east.
Southeast? Okay. So, Val and the twins start to notice that, like, while not all of the soldiers are running, a lot of them, like, it's clearly thinned out a lot because a lot of them are going to either side of the city to try to help quell the fires.
All right. So I'm going to run up and see if we can just run in or if the door is being, like, up and blocked.
Question.
Can I investigation to see if... Or you already said the gate was closed.
How many guards have stayed at the gate that the 3 of us are at?
I'd say probably about, like, 30.
Okay, hold on. Actually, I want to point out an inconsistency that's going on here.
What?
Gate doors were down for Garvel to get in. When did they come up?
No. It's a door, like, Garvel just pushed it open and walked in. Like, Garvel barely pushed it open enough and rolled in. Because it is barred, but, you know, it's a little bit loose. It's an old gate.
Is it one of those type of gates where there's the main, like, city arch gates, and then there's an interior person-sized door?
So it's like a giant wooden, like, double door gate. And clearly you can tell it's been, like, barged in a little bit, but it hasn't given up yet. So Garvel was able to just, like, and barely push it open enough and just roll through, because Garvel's pretty small.
Or slide under if it... Okay, I'm gonna pull out some fucking Skyrim cities, and I'm sorry if you don't know these, but so the doors into, literally any one of the big cities. Like, that is the kind of gate that we're working with.
Is it giant wooden double doors?
Can you show us that?
I was
I'll
thinking
post one in
something
a
like
second.
this. I was thinking
Are
something
you
like
dropping
this.
a medieval moat, babe?
No.
Damn. Because that's akin to what I'm looking for.
Let's see it.
Just
Yes,
dropped it
kind
in
of like
D&D.
that.
Yeah.
And so, like, Garvel was able to push it open a little bit because, like, one of the holders for the big wooden plank that goes across has been, like, pushed out a little bit from all the, like, battering that's been done. But it hasn't given in yet, so they kind of gave up on that strategy.
I do like the idea, like, not canon, that Garvel can flatten himself into a two-dimensional creature.
Just flat Stanley'd his way in.
Well, that's a fun idea. It's more like Garvel just barely... Like, Garvel had to be like... and, like, really
God.
squeeze through the door.
What?
Are you saying that Garble is the common hand play game rock, paper, scissors?
We have yet to see Scissor Form Garvel.
Why did I just hear anime music?
I don't know.
Gold?
Second breathing, scissor form.
But yeah, so Garvel was able to slip through a currently not repaired yet door. And that's the same door that you're both going for.
But I'd assume both of us are a bit on the big side for that, since, Garvel's a gnome.
Yes, but you could paste your way through.
Yeah. So, I have to flip for this since it's from the misspell book.
Okay.
I got a bottle cap.
I have a coin. I just need you to bear witness.
Beat.
Wait,
Wild.
heads, tails.
What's going on?
Coin
I
flip.
I was indicating heads.
No. I'm in Evan.
I just wanted to throw out there, if any areas start to look like they're like getting the fire kind of put out, can I gust it to try and make it go further?
Sure.
It's just a cantrip.
Sure.
All right. I'm guessing heads.
Cantrip in a row.
You're guessing heads?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I want.
I think.
It's heads. That was heads. My brain did not connect for a second.
What are you firing off?
Like instant.
I'm casting the 3rd level spell Paste on the door.
Can I please get an explanation as to what the fuck paste does?
Turn non-living object I am touching into a pasty consistency, allowing it to more easily be destroyed or transformed, can even be traveled through if it's thin enough. Since it's less than 5 feet thick, it's considered difficult terrain while traveling, and if the spell ends while I'm traveling through it, I become stuck. It's 4 turns that it's like this.
Okay.
Are you going to stealth your way to the door?
Were we not already at the door?
Yeah, I was planning on just, mad dashing since there was chaos.
Okay, no stealth. Just run. Got it. I mean...
I would assume that we were fairly close to the door since we didn't have anything that inherently needed to be done in this plan. We're just getting in.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I mean, you were 10... I'd say you were 10 feet away from the encampment.
And,
which means maybe 20 feet to the door.
Then why the fuck
I have 30 speed, so in 1 turn I can run to the door and cast Paste on it. And then I have half speed while traveling through it since it's difficult terrain, so I can get through it in 1 turn.
Beat.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. But is it at all hard to hear us?
No, I hear you fine.
Okay.
we hear you fine? Grace is in and out a little bit, but
She's been yelling for an idea.
What?
Okay, what's the idea?
Chaos.
You want me to explain
Chaos?
anything, or
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation over and over again, starting with the guards that are closest to the gate, that the twins and shoot, I can never remember her name.
Val.
Belle are trying to sneak through. I'm gonna shit everybody's pants.
I forgot prestidigitation could do that.
yep, you can soil objects.
Soil those pants.
those pants?
So
Dirt.
how many... Does it require a roll or anything?
It is an action, and that's about it.
Okay. So you're peeking through the door.
Dirted these pants.
So you're peeking through the door, just soiling left and right?
I believe that was the plan.
I will say
Alright.
you can get 10 guards who are suddenly very spooked because they don't remember suddenly shitting themselves.
And there's fires everywhere.
And there's fires
There's
everywhere.
fire! There's shit in my pants! It was a bad night at work, quite frankly. I'm gonna go home to my tavern and drink my fucking egg liquor.
Hey,
There is...
I don't want to.
There's one issue to this plan, though. You are now stuck in the paste door.
Me?
You need to use difficult
Yeah.
terrain to get out of it as well.
Wait, why am I in the paste store? I thought I was already inside.
You're inside, but do you not need to see what you're, soiling?
Oh, I thought they were on the inside of the gate.
No.
No.
The guards on the inside are on your side.
Oh.
This is a city being surrounded by the enemy.
Gotcha.
You still shitting guard pants.
That's even funnier.
Yeah.
Fires outside and the interior guards shit themselves.
Waste. Can you imagine if you shat your pants and then Suddenly,
Shit, my
suddenly unshat your pants.
So Garvel, so what I'm hearing is Garvel just accidentally shat the pants of every guard inside the city that Garvel could spot.
I unshit the pants. I can also clean the thing.
Yeah, you can clean it. You're gonna have to explain yourself now, though, because you kind of just gave yourself away. Like, you snuck into the city, and they're kind of like, "Who the fuck are you?" After you just shit their pants.
I'm a pants shitter.
Alright. So,
The midnight shitter that shit at midnight.
I'm assuming I made it in fine. Unless
Yes.
I have to make an athletics roll or something, I can
I
do
will.
that,
Since you're in a hurry, I'm gonna make you make an athletics roll to get through the door.
Babe, why would you suggest this? He was just gonna let you through.
Because I value honesty.
I don't let me in!
I
That's
rolled
same
an
thing for
8.
you.
Fuck off.
You rolled an 8.
Yeah.
I dropped my dice.
You make it halfway through
Alright.
in one turn.
13.
That's fair.
Val makes it through.
Val just fucking
Go.
full body slams through the damn shit. She is not having it today.
So what Val sees upon entering the city is Garvel standing with arms up, surrounded by guards who are like, "Did you just fucking shit our pants?"
The first words out of Val's mouth are, "Fuck's sake!"
Wait. How would they know that I shit them?
Well, obviously they don't remember shitting their pants.
Yeah, but they don't see me.
You snuck your way into the city, and then you just fired off a bunch of spells shitting people's
You did
pants.
not
She's a
specify.
rock!
You're not
Totally
inconspicuous right now.
Rock! Rock, cloak! Rock, cloak! Rock,
You have to
cloak.
unrock to cast spells. That is a rule now.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Is it not funnier that they don't know how the pants got shitted?
They may not have known initially, but like you did just immediately go, "Uh-oh," and unshit their pants. So they're probably like,
Anyway,
"What are you doing?"
Val busts through the weird-looking door right now and just looks down at Garvel standing there and goes, "Fuck's sake!"
I'm going
Real
to
10 out of
have
10
to
moment.
roll some sort of check for these, some sort of save for these guards, so they don't just actually shit themselves and run off screaming. Considering you just moved through the door like a ghost.
Alright. I'm assuming
give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Intimidation for free by
Alright.
accident.
Yes,
I'm
roll me an accidental intimidation, and I will roll against it.
Can I assume that, like,
You want
my
that
head
roll
and
to
arms are
disadvantage,
sticking
or-
out of the door as well?
Oh no, the guards are getting disadvantaged because they're distracted.
Alright.
You just roll whatever you roll.
I roll. It's just a 10.
A 10?
Just. Oh no! Wait, my proficiency bonus. Oh no, I don't get proficiency
Hey.
for intimidation. Yeah, it's just a 10.
Am I assuming that, like, half
They
of
just
me is
fucking
sticking
shit
out
themselves
of
and
this?
took off running.
Hey, can I add to this?
Yes?
I'm assuming half of me is sticking out of the door right now, since I'm, like, half through.
3 arms.
I was
And
gonna
a
say
kneecap.
that, like, your face has made it through, and, like, you've got arms out, and then, like, your legs are still, like, one leg is planted firmly inside the door, and the other one is, like, sticking out the back right now.
That's
twin.
what
Okay.
I wanted to do. I wanted to add to this. Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
So the guards have all just abandoned their
also
post because you all just scared the living shit out of them by shitting their pants, unshitting their pants, and then moving through the door like specters.
Just like
Their own volition because they were scared.
Val was also Val's
my-
plan up until the twins beat her to the door was to just full body slam into the door to open it.
Did anybody just
Powerful build style.
What?
What?
What did Grace say?
asked if after the guards had not like themselves had shit their pants, if as they're running away,
Can I unshit that shit from them?
If you can unsoil it, I'm gonna say yes. You can unshit their pants again.
Put it back in there.
Let's go!
Right back in. Right back in the butt. I don't think
Oh
that's
God,
allowed.
Grace and
But that's-
prestidigitation. Every time, it's always shit that person's pants.
the only
It's
way.
a good choice. It stops you in your tracks every time because you're like, why the fuck did I shit my pants? Why are my pants dirty?
Okay, so Val, do you want to make, let's say, an athletics check to pull the twins through?
Will a 10 get them out?
I'll say a 10 gets them out.
I'm going for Dio first. I am not sparing him any fucking decency on his one arm. Just fucking ripping him out, dude. I am more concerned with the speed than the gentleness.
Here's the one question I have. With the rules we set up, does the door unpaste as soon as you're all the way through?
No, it lasts for 4 turns.
Okay,
so we got
so
another
that was
12
turn 1.
seconds.
Yeah.
So like,
Huh?
You now have to deal with guards who have seen you run through the door and might try to attempt it to get in after you.
Shit him.
So the enemy army is now possibly going to attempt to run through this door as well.
can I also try to get in the city?
Yes, Merc,
Yeah,
please tell me how you're going to
switch
get
back
into the
to
city
Camp B
before I
now.
start this.
So, I was going towards like the southeast, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna like quick walk. I'm not running, just like fast walk my way to the door. Yeah, basically.
Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Because everybody's more focused on something else, and it's dark.
Exactly, and it's nighttime.
18.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, I need a bedroom fan.
You don't even run, you just walk past everybody. Like, you speed walk past everybody. Like, how are you going to open the door?
So, is it the same type of situation?
Same type of situation, this one has not been battered yet, so it's a little more sturdy.
Nor is it
any
tasty.
guys, like enemy guys hanging around?
You're close enough to the fire to where most of them are not.
Okay, so I'm pretty much in the clear.
Yeah.
Can I have a cantrip mold earth. I can choose a target area of loose.
Go under the gate.
I'm gonna try to go under the gate.
Under the gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like as much time as it takes for me to move the earth to like carve a little tunnel and go underneath it.
That's amazing.
And close it behind you?
Yeah, I'd close it behind me.
That's so fun.
Give me another stealth check real quick. I'm gonna need you to hit like a 16 since you're literally molding the earth.
Is this one advantage or no?
I'm gonna say no advantage since you're in the middle of them.
Why did you have to do that under a gate? You could just go under any part of the wall.
I don't know where I'd be going. Like gate is easy. It's just like a 5-inch.
Oh, that's true. You could just end up like under something.
That's a 10, Mason.
They're gonna notice you. How quickly do you think you can mold it and crawl through?
How long does this spell take?
I'm looking. It's an action.
It's just an action? Okay. Yeah, so your tunnel's made. Give me a let's go athletics on how quickly you can get through that tunnel so you can mold it back.
You're trying to eat my hair, you asshole! Fuck you, Pippi. I thought you loved me.
I like how she can't speak on her own, but we can hear her shout at the cat.
This is bullshit. I just wanted pets. She tried to eat my hair. I haven't even been in this room for not even 5 minutes.
Baby, you vicious girl.
I mean, to be fair, I try to eat Beth's hair all the time, because I'm a llama.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Okay. So you make it through this tunnel with a little bit of difficulty, and a guard has already dove into the other side. What are you gonna do?
My first response.
Shit, his pants.
No.
Shit, his pants.
I'm just gonna look at him and just be like, wrong move, dude, and then firebolt on this face.
Okay, give me a damage roll.
Do you want me to, like, attack roll first?
Yeah, give me an attack roll. With advantage, because he's in a fucking hole.
That's 18.
Just bury the fucker.
What is your armor class, dude? Yeah, you definitely hit him. I'm going to say this is a spearman who dove after you.
Also, I went ahead and threw a Pippi in chat just for Lena.
Yeah. Roll
He's gonna
damage now.
be 15 damage.
You have killed him.
Add
Why
them to
must
the
you
bounty
delete
board.
these men?
That's efficiency right there.
Add another 300 gold to the bounty for the party.
What are we at right now?
You were at like 1,500 now.
Yeah.
Before I head off towards the other gate to try to make sure that they're okay,
Did
can I
you
let-
actually? Are you actually going to close up the hole, or?
Yeah, I thought I'd like
please.
kind of close up the hole around the body.
Just bury him underneath the gate.
Yeah.
God, that's
Hey,
so rude.
if he's buried under the gate, do they know we killed him? Does the bounty increase? Since we also
They
hid
literally
the body.
just watched his body explode in flame.
You're gonna spend
like-
more time picking up scraps of man. If it exploded, you're gonna spend more time picking up scraps of man. No, I'm not gonna pronounce it any other way. Scraps.
Like, there was a very clear, like, burst of light from the tunnel, and then he was just, like, singed and not moving anymore.
Sweet. All right, I'll run towards. I'll like close the hole and then run towards the other gate.
And then you buried him. They know he's dead. Okay, so you run towards the northeast gate.
Yeah.
To meet up with everybody.
Yep.
So that is 1,500 for the whole party, where it's like 90% of it is on Merc.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So it's like 100 for most of the party, and then 1,200 for Merc.
How much? What's the bounty on specifically the pants shitter?
Well, the pants shitter
10 gold. 10 gold.
is 100 gold, just like everybody else.
They have the chopper bounty. 10 gold.
10 gold. No, Chopper got upgraded to 50.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shoot.
Or was it 50 and then 100? I can't remember.
That doesn't matter. For the sake of the joke, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But it's 100 on all of the party except for Merc, who has 1,200 on his head.
Okay, so they recommend playing him as an off-fielder.
He is subtle as me.
Not subtle.
So the party is all regrouped at the northeastern gate. What now?
Hits.
You had
Oh,
mentioned.
we've all made it to the northeastern gate?
Yes.
Did anybody notice any prominent roads while booking it to the gate?
Beforehand, I'm going to stay behind and wait to see if anyone comes through the pace.
Yeah, I thought that.
Did he clear the whole damn town in like a couple of seconds?
I mean, no, it's been like... he's still on his way there while you're, like,
Okay.
dealing with this. I'm going to say there are at least two... There's one spearsman and a mage who have thrown themselves into this door to try to make it through.
Alright, do we have to roll for initiative on this?
No, you just... you
How
literally
did
have
they-
attack of opportunity on them. They're in tough terrain, stuck partway in a door.
Alright, well, since I still have the Miss Spellbook as my primary book right now, I have to use that, so...
Thanks, babe. I don't like those words.
I'm going for a tier 1 spell. Again, I need a witness.
Witness him!
I'm going for heads.
Pizza.
It does kind of look like a pizza.
Fuck you.
It was tails.
I failed my roll.
All right.
I was going
So-
for a tier 1.
I will now roll... How many spells are on this? Is it 10 per tier?
Yeah.
I will now roll a d10 and decide what you get based on that.
Val is just going straight at their fucking necks. I can't remember the difference between a pike and a glaive off the top of my head, so give me a moment. But I am just going straight for a decapitation.
Let me see what the spell does first, and then I will have you roll for that.
Sounds good.
Let's see. That was a 4. So the first one, 1,
2,
2, 3.
Pure sounds.
Yeah, you have cast Pure Sounds.
I must
So-
make a constitution check.
Yes, but that would be so because you'd be curing someone of like some sort of illness.
Oh, any creature that can hear me is cured of one illness or poison.
Yeah, depending on how well you roll.
Yeah. And it's based off my constitution.
Yep.
5.
Congrats, you have healed nothing.
Oh, Val's going. I really love that we can hear Lena in the background doing exactly what I do.
You need to roll a 7 minimum to heal even like a laxative / minor illness.
I could have cured everyone's shat pants.
Damn.
Well, they're all gone. They took off running, and their pants were already unshat. So, give me your attack roll to see if you can hit these this spearman and this mage. Val.
Wait,
Give me Val's roll.
which one is she hitting? Because I want to hit the other one, and I think I
Okay,
might.
which one are you attacking?
I am going decapitation for both of them with the glaive.
With just one swing?
Aiming at whichever one. Yes, one swing. Full body, powerful build. We're fucking this shit. She ain't dealing with it today.
Okay, if you're aiming for both, give me disadvantage.
All right. Because I assume they were coming out of roughly the same hole.
The entire door is
Oh,
pasty
thank
right now.
God. I hate you, by the way. Yeah, no, because I assumed that me and Riley came through roughly a 5-foot section of door.
No, the entire door I touched.
Yeah, the whole door got turned into paste.
Okay, which one's closer to me? I'm gonna amend this because I've got a misunderstanding here on the door situation.
Okay, so you're just going for one of them?
Yes.
I will say the mage is closer to you.
Alright. Hell yeah, put the squishy here.
Get the nerd.
What the fuck? Oh, thank God I remember how to do combat rolls. On my fucking roleplay character. I promise I remember how to do this shit. Alright, that should be a 10 to hit.
Like 10 is your attempted attack?
Yes.
You have the mage just barely gets a staff in the way and blocks you.
Oh, cocksucker.
What is Garvel doing for the spearman?
He's got an arm through. He's knocking it out of the way.
I'm gonna. There's just an arm.
No. The spearman is like halfway through.
Oh, okay. Which half?
His head.
Just
like
his
head and a little
like
bit of his upper torso, and then maybe like a bit of his arms.
Okay.
Assuming part of the spear.
Yeah, the spear is still slightly stuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up and do some unarmed strikes.
Okay.
Bebo.
Since the spear is long and stuck in the door, you get advantage on that.
I'm also gonna use my bonus action to do a flurry of blows.
So total of 3 attacks.
Okay, give me a roll for each one.
The
to see
first
if they
one
hit.
fucking misses.
What'd you get?
Like an 8 was my highest one on the first one.
Okay, so yeah, that one, it just kind of slides off his armor.
17.
19 is the size.
19.
That one definitely hits.
20. Unnatural.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so your second 2 attacks definitely hit. Roll for damage on him.
Okay. I need the guy to make a strength saving.
Strength saving, got it.
1d6
1d6.
plus.
Hello, Pippi. She stared at me out of nowhere.
So close.
What?
She's
What's wrong
discovered
with you?
hair, the tastiest treat.
Yeah, she discovered that a while ago.
Is my drink ready? I'm fucking thirsty.
He got a 17 on his strength save.
It's 14 damage.
What is it?
What are you doing?
Here you go. A drink for you, Lena.
On the rocks.
On the rocks? Okay.
8 plus proficiency, so 11 plus wisdom.
Okay, well, still it's damage.
Okay.
I
Here you go,
rolled
Lena.
on this for you.
8. So 14 damage, and they succeeded their strength.
Yes, I did.
So stuff.
What?
Thank God we are not playing this game in person.
So yeah, they succeeded their strength check. Does that mean Flurry of Blows fails, or?
No, so they just don't. They're not pushed back.
They don't get
Ah, okay.
But that is 14 damage.
It did 14 damage total?
Yep.
You have bludgeoned him to death. And he hangs limply through the door.
You killed him, Grace.
Is he just stuck in the door permanent? Or does he like slide to the bottom and he's just dead?
I think he's slowly descending.
Yeah, he's like slowly sinking. So that is
Badass
this is turn 2 in process right now.
All right, back over to Evan. What's he doing?
Well, there's still the mage.
Running.
Oh, there's still a mage, motherfucker.
You didn't kill the mage.
So, I'm going to try for a first level spell again.
What's up, Mag?
Is your turn back up?
It's not your turn yet again.
Oh, wait. Whose turn is it?
It's the mage's turn.
Oh,
enemy
all right.
mage.
I wasn't sure who had initiative. Alright.
I don't think we rolled initiative for this one.
You guys had an attack of opportunity. And then I was going to
Alright,
let the mage go, and then we can roll initiative.
Alright. Alright. That works.
I mean, alternatively, they weren't expecting us to just fucking stop.
Where is my D20 in this bag?
In the bottom.
There it is. Okay, so
Just straight up your ass. Thanks for understanding.
he has Scorching Ray
What's that, man?
I don't like that
and
sentence.
Lightning Bolt.
I don't like that sentence.
Fun.
Let me look up
Oh,
some
that's my-
spells.
That's not a D10, that's a D12. I should really take a picture of my dice at some point so that people can really appreciate how fucked up my dice set is.
Okay, let's look at some spells and see which one I want to cast. What does this one do?
Hey, yo, I just rolled the legendary double nat 20. And
Are you just sitting
had-
over there? Are you just
Okay.
over there rolling to roll?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, let me compare that to Lightning Bolt. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna use Scorching Ray. And he's going to use it at a 3rd level slot. So he gets 1 additional to fire 1 at each twin, 1 at Garvel, and 1 at Val.
Alright.
my character's name that hard to remember?
Is it not Val? What's the full
It is
name?
Val.
It is.
It is Val. It was the that got me.
Jeez.
You're like the twins, Garvel, and
I said 1 at Val. I did not say I said and 1 at Val.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Do you have to roll to hit, or do those
I do have to
just-
roll to hit, yes.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Oh, wait.
let's see.
This will be interesting.
Spellcasting ability. Spellcasting goes on to attack rolls, right?
It depends.
For Scorching Ray, I think it does.
Yeah. And it's typically your proficiency bonus, if I remember right. It's either proficiency or int.
Sorry.
It's the intelligence, it looks like.
Yeah.
So I have to roll 4 times with intelligence. That is a 7 at Dio.
Doesn't hit. Or if it automatically hits, I'll take half damage.
No, it didn't. It doesn't automatically hit. An 8 at Nisus.
Doesn't.
Next is Garvel. That is a 19 on Garvel.
Yeah, it'll hit Garble.
And then on Val, it's a 5.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so Garvel takes 2d6.
Uh-oh.
Which luckily, I think I have 2 different d6s in here I can just roll together. Yeah,
Good
there.
thing I'm not the one rolling.
Let's see how much Garvel takes. 4.
Not terrible.
Yeah, just 4.
I rolled 2 5s there, so I'm like, glad I'm not rolling.
Okay, so now let's roll for initiative. The party members who are here, so excluding Evan. I've got a 9 for the mage.
I got a 10.
Garble.
I rolled a 2. My brain
Or
is not
actually,
doing
I
math.
also got a 9. I forgot dexterity modifier goes into play.
So we've got 2 9s,
I rolled a 3.
a 3. What did Garvel roll?
Garble got a 5.
Okay, so let's
Is it a roll off to see who goes first between me and the mage?
Yep, roll off to see who goes first.
I got a 6 there.
I got a 20.
Alright, mage goes first.
I don't
I
like
forgot
him
to take in
back-to-back
dexterity as
spellcasting.
well.
I didn't for the second roll. For the second roll, I was just going whoever rolled higher.
Yeah, for the first roll, the mage would have had a 10, but it's fine. Either way.
Either way, you would have gotten it.
What? That's Smeevsrun.
What's the shit looking stuff?
That is buildings. And then this is the castle.
Wall Rose and Wall Maria.
Thank you, Lena.
I'm not laughing at it. I just forgot what it was.
What is the shit-looking stuff? That is buildings.
That is the entire path those guards took after we shat, then unshat, then reshat, then unshat their pants.
Anyways, the mage is going
damn, my
first.
crab rave stopped!
Alright. What's the...
Right before your huge sigh, my crab rave just stopped.
The mage is going to Scorching Ray the same way again. So that is a 12 on Dio.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, thank God.
That's a nat 1.
Completely missed Nisus.
Just shot the dirt.
Yep.
No, shot the sagging ally as he's descending through the wall.
Accidentally set his ally aflame.
I hope that doesn't. I hope the door paste isn't flammable.
Garvel, I'm so sorry, that's a 17.
Oh my God.
We'll hit Garble.
And Val, that is an 18.
Owie!
So
and
did
you're doffed right now.
And I'm doffed. Yeah, no, that currently my AC is 10.
So did that hit Garvel?
Yeah, that did.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm so
God.
sorry, Garvel. So for Garvel, it is 6 damage. And for Val, it is 6 damage.
Alright.
Rolled 2 different ways, 3 and 3 and 1 and 5.
Oh boy, I'm officially at half health.
All
So this
right.
I
mage
sure
is
wish-
still at full health in this door.
So it's now my
And
turn.
he has
Your turn now.
exited the door as well, because the turn came around.
Yeah. It is now my turn.
You can reach in the mouth. There's a mouth pocket. Yes, it's your turn.
All right. Going for a level 1 misspell again, and I'm flipping for it.
I'm coming.
I'm going heads again.
It has to work this time.
It
It
did.
did.
Ah, what are you firing?
Hmm.
Because you've got a few good choices
Yeah.
for level 1.
Can you cast Instant Annihilation, please?
Well, he does have magic pissile and sagging thistle.
Are you gonna make him
was-
piss his pants?
No, I will be casting magic pissile.
Okay, so Riley's gonna whip his dick out.
Yeah, both Dio and Nisus just drop their drawers, and each of them piss at the enemy.
Thank God! Also, I don't think they have drawers. I'm gonna be very technical about this. They just lift the fucking togas.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
You hate
So
this?
that is 2d4.
So
Uh,
2d4.
2d4 force damage.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been
And they
waiting
must
for.
make
That's
a
what it's all
con
about.
save or be poisoned for 2 turns, as well as a wisdom save or be psychically damaged for 2 turns.
I'd be psychically damaged too.
I
Well,
love
no,
this spell!
the poison lasts for 2 turns. The psychic damage is just.
They both say 2 turns. Both of them are for 2 turns. But
Oh
it's a
my
single
God.
d4 for both.
Ah,
If they fail.
so it's just 1d4?
Per.
Oh, yeah, per. So wisdom save, got it.
First, I'm going to roll for the base damage. That would be 6 total force damage from the 2 beams.
Don't cross the streams!
And then there's a con save as well as a whiz save.
Con
He's
and
doing
wisdom, got it.
Save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
whiz save.
Con save, let's go.
Clearly the twins aren't
That's a
making the
nat
whiz
1,
save.
they're poisoned.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wisdom save,
No.
I pissed in their mouth.
that is a 6, because they don't have any wisdom modifier.
They failed that one too.
So yeah, they're taking a lot of damage.
Oh
my
my god.
Dionysus just fucking piss on this guy and he dies.
We pissed in their mouth.
I'm apparently the guards or whatever the fuck.
Anyway, I got an out of character joke and I'm so sorry,
I'm going to say that I think it would make sense that the psychic is immediate, but the poison is on your turn. Does
Okay.
that sound...
Yeah, psychic is immediate and then ends on the next turn they take damage from it. Poison starts
Yeah.
on their turn. So
Yeah.
how much damage are you doing total?
8 total right now.
8
Oh,
total
no.
right now? Okay. Yeah, you've dealt them a good blow, but they're not bloodied.
Alright, I'm sorry, out of character joke. Golden shower of death.
Yeah, also, I like to see this as I just pissed in their mouth. Like, in their open mouth. Their jaw hangs slack from me pulling my, revealing the cock and vag, and then just piss right in.
It's the
Leave it
platypus from that.
slightly...
It's the platypus from that one short where it's like, "What does blue mean?" And he says, "No."
Oh, I almost died doing that.
Wait for me.
Okay, so you dealt 8 damage to the mage.
Yes.
This mage is surprisingly tanky, by the way. I want you to know that.
I noticed.
Gets to let's
I think he's the tankiest of this entire, like, spreadsheet that Evan gave me. Nope, I'm wrong. There's one of them with 60 hit points.
The
The
sergeant.
power of cock juice.
Do not! The power of horny compels you.
So
God,
it
I
has
love
been...
Magic Pistol.
So that was 2 turns. This was turn number 3. One more. So after one more turn, the door returns to being a door.
Correct.
Okay. So, next up was Garvel. What is Garvel going to do to this mage?
God, I hope it's Prince to digitate his pants off.
It's off.
We're just abusing this mage.
To be fair, he's trying to kill Garvel. Garvel specifically.
Unintentionally, but yes, has very much harmed Garvel.
Touchy.
So how is
Oh,
Garvel
fuck.
going to retaliate?
That hurted.
Garvel is looking up information.
Garble is the.
I also find it funny mentally seeing this mage fire 2 beams of fire at Garvel and then like, oh, I know what to do. Piss.
Pisses on it.
Ah! Magic
Bad
Pissile.
mage.
What a
It's
misspell.
really a fucking move because you're like, no, the fuck you don't.
Bad.
Wink.
No, we do not do that here.
Val is just like sighing in the background while she readies her next fucking strike.
Okay,
I
so
really need to read up
Garvel.
on combat abilities.
How is Garvel attacking?
Oh god, that feels good.
So the mage just got pissed on, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last time with a little bit of stuff.
So 2 hits and a flurry of blows?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's just a flurry of blows is what she did last time, and 2 of them hit. I know there's a difference there, but it's me being pedantic.
Strike flurry of blows.
Okay. Feels very monk.
That's 2 19s and a 3.
So the 2 19s hit, the flurry of blows do not hit.
So it's one attack punch and then flurry of blows. One of them hits and one of them doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So it's 2d6.
Alright.
So on
And then
that
do I have to make the strength save again?
on that first hit, I also want to cast Prestidigitation.
You have to.
Oh, I have to use that as my action.
I think
Yeah.
it's an yeah.
Okay, well then
It's
I'll
an action.
attack and do flurry of blows.
Okay.
It's going so well. This is so fun.
Digitation on my hand. Smack him on the forehead. So it says, let's see. So I'm doing the illusionary image that can fit in your hand, and it says "piss baby." And now his forehead says "piss baby," and then I'm gonna punch him back through the wall.
There you go.
Hopefully, gotta do that.
Okay. Strength save.
600.
That is a... That is...
Achoo.
That's a... That was a 9.
That's a fail and 14 damage.
Sweet.
You have murdered him. Exactly.
Smack his piss baby head.
And since it failed the strength save, it got knocked backwards. I like to see
Back into
one
the door,
dude-
yes.
Yeah, one dude's just dead sinking through the door, and the other one flies out covered in piss and just beaten.
Let me real quick roll an acrobatics check, if that is a thing I can do. Acrobatics is dex, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do I...
Acro's
It was
dex.
athletics to get through the door, wasn't it?
Yep, we've
Yeah.
been doing strength.
Okay, athletics check, real quick.
I figured because it's difficult terrain.
So, a sergeant just fucking ran through the door, no issues.
Oh shit.
Okay, well now he's got to be rolled in on initiative, but my turn's coming up next.
So, yes, your turn will go next. I'm just
But
going to
we
see
need to
where
know
he's
where
going to
he
land.
is. Yeah.
What point
do
do
we
I
get-
arrive anyway?
Do we get any attacks
I'm going to
of
say you've,
opportunity?
like, just arrived. So roll
want
your
me to-
initiative as well.
Okay.
But you're not
he's
going to go
cleared-
yet?
Okay, again, one round of combat is supposed to take 6 seconds. So he's cleared the whole town in, like...
He's fucking sprinting.
12.
Yeah, assuming he's dashed the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like 60 feet of movement for 4 turns, so it's like
Okay.
250 feet.
You're tired, so I'll make you have to wait a turn out.
I mean, he's a year out of deployment. He's not going to be that out of shape.
But
You can have it.
You want me to roll
dead
like a
sprinting
Constitution
that
saving
far?
throw, Mason?
Yeah,
Like,
roll me a con saving throw to see how well you're doing after
the
that.
initiative is 18, and the con saving throw, straight, swear to God, not 20.
Yeah, you're fine. By the way,
You
you're
are
going to be
ready to
going
go.
first once the turn restarts, and the sergeant is going last.
Oh, God.
Okay, so Sergeant will be after me or after me next turn?
After you next turn.
Okay. I am gunning straight for this motherfucker's neck again. I am very much in a fucking mood. And I'm gunning for Ensnaring Strike.
Ensnaring
Let's
Strike?
go.
What does that do?
So long as I make contact. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before this spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines until the spell ends. A large or larger creature has advantage on the saving throw if the target succeeds to save the vines shrivel away. While restrained by this spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature restrained by the vines... There's more. Or one that can touch the creature can use its actions to make a strength check against the DC. On success, the target is free. Whew! Don't you love that grammatically accurate spellbook?
Okay, go ahead and roll me your attack.
Let's see if I can hit this motherfucker. Oh, thank God! Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 hits.
I'm going for decapitation with this still. I am not.
Roll your damage.
2.
You got 2?
I am going full balls to the wall, baseball bat style. 2.
Just
And
barely
he has to make a strength save, right?
Yes, he has to make a strength save against my spell save, which I definitely remember what that is off the top of my head and don't have to look that up right now.
You just go in for the slash and just like barely whiff, so he gets a slight cut on the neck.
God, right?
19. He got a 19 strength.
Yeah, I have to find... You think I'd have the paladin page bookmarked at this point?
I'd assume that's a fail. Or a succeed. Like, he succeeds, you fail the...
Yeah, he is not
extra
restrained,
yeah,
most likely.
no, there is... No.
Yeah.
Sorry, I would like to know what the spell save DC is, so I have that fucking wrote down! Oh,
So
I have
you
it
have
right
dealt
there. It'd be a
him
13.
2 damage.
Yay! I am now holding concentration, by the way.
Okay.
After fucking screaming. I'm done with this shit.
So, let me real quick set up where everybody is.
And the door.
So, enemy 1, which is this green dot, I'm going to say is right here, and the door is going to be enemy 2, which is this yellow dot. So the door's like right here.
All right.
Val, since you've attacked, you are now right there.
I am like ready to fucking just.
Dionysus, I'm going to
No
say
wonder I'm
like
having
right
such a tough time. This is a reach weapon.
here. Garvel is probably over here. Or no, Garvel, since Garvel attacked that one dude, Garvel's probably like right here.
Ugh.
And then Merc, you're down here. Since you just arrived.
So is that 20?
Damn it! Why did I have rolled that last time?
So what? What was what?
That was 25 feet away, roughly.
5, 10, 15. About 25. 20 to 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the enemy.
I'd say assume closer to 20 than 25.
Yeah, closer to 20. Since this is 5, 10, 15, and then that would be 20 to go like diagonal. So yeah, Merc, you're up first. What are you gonna do?
Okay. So I'm seeing the sergeant run through the wall. He looks, I'm guessing, like an asshole.
Yeah, probably. And
Um,
I'm gonna say the door has completely solidified itself again at this point.
Oh, thank
So you
God.
do hear a few people like clang against it and be like, "Oh, what the fuck!"
okay. I'll start with a 3rd level witch bolt.
What's up, Bippy?
Does that explode?
No.
It does not explode. It's just a
Okay.
single shot.
Okay,
And that'll be a 22 to hit.
that does hit.
So for me, it'll be 3d12 plus 4. Fuck's my d12.
I have I have 2d12 if you'd want me to.
Nah, I got a pile of die next to me. I just gotta find it.
Fucking find it, right?
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
So 3d12 damage
Yeah.
plus what again?
Plus 4.
Plus 4. So definite 4.
33 damage in total.
33 damage in total.
I rolled a 12 and an 11 and a 6.
Okay, so he's definitely bloodied now.
I'm gonna use...
Let me do math real quick.
Here.
Okay, yeah, he's bloodied.
I'll use a sorcery point to cast another spell as a bonus action.
We haven't had a
Okay.
long rest yet, have we?
We have not.
Nope.
No, I'm at a 3rd
Well,
level.
not since the gnome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
that's
since
what
he
I was-
nuked an army.
Yeah, out of 3rd levels. I'll throw a firebolt at him too.
Okay.
Legalize.
Oh god, now
spells.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
You have hit Val. Roll for damage.
Why
Oh,
must
God.
you do this to me?
I mean, shouldn't he see if it actually hits Val?
Yeah, roll your attack to see if it hits Val now.
Well, so my attack roll was a nat 1.
Yeah, so it missed him. You have to re-roll for Val since that's now
Yeah.
the target you're going for.
See if you can roll below a 10. See if your dice love you.
I rolled a 10. I rolled a 3 and it's a plus 7 to hit.
Hate you.
So it does hit. I will say since it's exactly armor class, half damage.
Oh, thank God.
Uh,
Flame retardant shirt coming in clutch. I'm joking.
you want me to half it up or half it down?
Have it down.
Let's half it down.
Oh God, I love you all.
It's almost always rounded
Roll
down
down.
for.
That's 8 fire damage then.
Oh boy, Val is like just. There is blood coming out. He fucking knows.
At the day.
How alive is Val? Would you
7
say?
hit points.
7 hit points left.
7 hit points, motherfucker.
Okay.
I didn't hear no bell.
So up next is Dionysus.
By the way, the only Val's sole reaction is "fuck" at this point.
Alright. Oh god, sorry.
I'm going to cast a level 2 misspell.
Okay.
I lost my d20. Hold on. Okay, relocated.
I'm going to go with tails this time.
I am.
Okay.
It's heads.
I failed. So you get to choose which spell I cast.
Let's see which spell you cast with a D10.
You would.
And it's the tier 2 spell. So,
Yes, that's what I'm looking at. Come on, D10. That works. It's a 2.
Cold worsen.
cold
What?
worsen.
The target creature within 30 feet of me must make a con save or take an additional d10 from the next cold or poison damage they take. So
I must now roll a con save for this dude.
yeah, it doesn't have it listed, so I'm assuming that's going to be my spellcasting modifier. Which, let me see where...
I imagine it to be against the save DC. It's a check, right?
This is something that we didn't have a save DC outright made, so I'm assuming it's going against my spellcasting.
I will say yes. He got
bonus.
a 13.
I'm trying... Well, give me 1 second.
Spell... Right? The best part is I had my spell save DC on right above my spells the entire time, you know, the place I need it.
So he got a 13.
Yeah,
By the way, Val has made this entire trek at like 2/3 health. That entire 3 a.m. walk.
Alright.
Is that a
8
bonus
plus
action?
my ability modifier plus my proficiency bonus. So 8, 11. He just failed it. I'd have
Okay.
a 14.
So if anyone can deal cold or poison damage, you'll do an extra d10 of damage next time you hit him.
Oh
Yep.
boy, don't I wish.
Evan, we're looking at you.
So up next is Garvel. Unless Dio and Nisus have anything else to do?
With my bonus action, I'm going to switch from my Miss Spellbook to my normal Spellbook.
Okay, and then we pass it on to Garvel.
Are you after me?
No, I already.
We're
So
back to
10
Garble.
Now it's Garvel's turn.
Garvel just punching.
Yeah, punch. Punch.
How many? The sergeant that ran through the gate. You punching once or punching twice?
How many punches?
That's my action. How many punches do I get? Just one?
I think just one.
One punch.
Strike.
Yeah, that's what you did.
One punch! Psh.
It blows. But I get something.
What has Garvel rolled?
Oh, it's not.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you do have two. You do have two punches.
Okay, Garvel has 2 punches then.
You punching twice.
Punch twice, and I will, step of the wind. I will disengage and run away.
That's gonna be for Garvel a plus 2, 20 and a 21, both unnatural.
She sniffed my finger and then just opened her mouth like this.
Yeah, she does that sometimes. So, sorry, what were those rolls?
Unnatural 20 and a 21.
Okay, so that is... they both hit.
That's gonna be a 16 damage for Garvel.
16 damage? Okay, yeah, he's pretty heavily injured. You, like, hit him right in the kidney, and he could feel it like, ooh! You dented his armor with that punch. With those punches.
Straight to the nuts.
So he's not doing super well. But he's still on his feet. So up next is Val, and then the sergeant moves.
If you went right after me, I was just gonna do a little dance and then let you go.
Do a little dancey dance.
Little dance.
Logistically, I should disengage and back off. Or cast Bless and die. Those are really my 2 big choices right now.
If you disengage, doesn't he get an attack of opportunity?
Not if you take the disengage.
No, if you disengage, they don't get that. That's why you disengage.
Okay.
If you just
Otherwise, you just take the fucking hit, dude.
Okay.
I've been playing Baldur's Gate all morning. I can't find the disengage button.
Baldur's Gate I don't think has a disengage button.
It does.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay,
I
so
haven't
where are you
seen it.
moving now that you're disengaging?
Oh, just far enough back that I can fucking do literally anything else.
Okay, so like you're moving like back here behind Dio and
Five,
Nessus?
5 or 10 feet, somewhere that I can just like am not in the direct line of fire for something.
Yeah, you know what? That would be good, just about right here.
Sure.
Anything else you're gonna do?
Actually, step me forward 1 square in line with them.
Okay.
Leave me there because I've got reach weapons. The only weapons I have, heavy 2-handed reach weapons. But that's the end of my move. Unless you're gonna let me
Okay.
try and stuff rolls in my mouth. Which I don't have, but in my heart.
Okay, so I guess, what does the sergeant have that he can do?
Oh wait, I'm also gonna use some of my lay hands points.
Oh no.
What?
So this sergeant has multi-attack.
I hate you.
Ooh.
Thanks for double checking who you were throwing at us.
So,
That was all barely holding on.
how's Garvel doing?
Gargle is not terrible. Not too
So, the sergeant is probably gonna, I'm gonna say sergeant is swinging at Garvel.
Because he's within reach.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
am?
I will make 2 attack
Yeah.
rolls.
Yeah, and then I disengaged
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
ran away. I spent
Yeah,
a
you
key
di-
point
you-
to do it.
You definitely said that at the end.
Yes,
I did not hear
yeah.
that. That is my bad. Where did Garvel want to move
You
to?
asked her, she went, why not me?
Because
Yeah.
I have my own mic.
I assumed I would probably be the third option to hit because I did a bunch of damage on it.
He would have to move towards you, though.
Oh,
How much is his speed? 30 feet?
Yeah, pretty generic.
Sounds like
5,
standard
10,
humanoid speed.
15, 20. Yeah, he could make it there and attack you. So where did Garvel go? Did Garvel just like back up over here?
We're by the gate, right?
Gate's right here
Yeah,
where the yellow dot
the,
is.
The yellow is the door.
That's the
We're just too lazy to actually draw a door, and thanks for understanding.
So where's Garvel gonna move to?
I'll jump 18 feet away.
Okay, so like 5, 10, about here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, Captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Okay,
Beat by beat.
10, 15, 20. Merc, prepare to be double attacked.
Double penetrate.
Yeah, 2 of them. Yes,
So
Grace,
we've
2 of
got-
them.
How does this work?
Keep in mind, AoE stuff exists, so you might not want to cast a spell that would hit you as well.
Oh no, he's a melee attacker.
I was talking to Mark for his turn.
Right. Okay, so that is
Merc?
a
With an E?
13.
Did I say Mark?
13
Yeah,
will not
twice.
hit.
Damn.
13 will
Twice
not
in a
hit,
row,
got it.
babe.
And that is a 23.
23 absolutely hits.
Okay, and the damage is 2d6 plus 3.
He does 5 damage.
That would be funny.
I do have a reaction.
You do have a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiefling's Hellish Rebuke.
And what does that do?
So when you hit me, you have to make a dex saving throw and take some damage, 3d10.
Would that be after the damage dealt to you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
after.
a good hit.
Okay. So, roll number 1. Or here's 2d6 plus 3. That is 12.
Oof.
And it's right then that Hellish Rebuke procs.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Hellish Rebuke procs.
Yep. It's 11 damage, and you have to roll a dexterity saving throw, and if you succeed, you take half.
Okay, let's see if he takes half or not.
Damn.
You're gonna make the clink clank math rocks clink clank.
That is a 14.
That's a failure. It's a 15.
Yeah, he's dead. So
You
he
just
literally
delete
bashes you and then just, like, keels over.
Explodes in fire.
I'm just gonna grab his face and light his face on fire.
Fireface.
So he explodes into fire and burns away to nothing but ash.
Couldn't handle the heat.
Okay,
So-
Val's gonna
we're
collapse
gonna
on the
get
floor
such-
for a second.
How many people did you kill, Muck? We're gonna have such a big bounty.
That adds, like, another 500 onto your bounty, so you're now at 2,000.
God.
Gods.
Every time the twins say it. Mac, Mark, Mike.
Actually, no,
F
you
something
killed...
K.
You all killed 2 other people as well.
I've killed 3 people today.
So that adds another, let's say, 400. So you're at 2,400 right now as your bounty.
Also, we basically made a door unusable because there's a body sticking lengthwise through it.
Yeah.
They're just stuck in the door. They've clipped into the door.
Yeah, so anyway, now that we're out of battle, I think I'm gonna use fucking Cure Wounds. Don't know why it took me so long to see I had that spell. Fuck, dude. Hi, I would like to heal.
I also like how I was the only one not to take damage there.
Val is like, you know what? This is why I hate combat.
You know, if I have to lose an arm to just never get hit again, I think that's a pretty worthwhile investment.
If I didn't use such heavy fucking weapons, I'd agree with you. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Fuck did the paperclip from Microsoft show?
Very good paperclip voice.
Clippy?
Yeah. Oh man.
You know,
that's
it'd be great if this dice would fucking roll.
That's what his name is?
Slippy.
Flippy!
Yeah, Clippy.
Clippy.
I didn't know what his name was.
There we go.
Anyways, now that we're not in immediate peril, I'm going to go look for those guards. They seemed a little scared.
Time is it?
It's like 7.
Okay.
I gotta make dinner soon.
No. No wonder I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call it there. Congrats,
Okay.
you all level up again.
Hi, can we take a short fucking rest?
Yeah, I think a good ending spot might be we all go to the nearest place that has beds and sleep.
Oh no, Val will fall asleep against the gate.
No.
She's done.
Yeah, I think just a short rest right at the gate.
Punk shoe.
Honk shoe.
Okay. So all the party
Val
is
is-
currently
Val is
just
still
resting
basically
at
bleeding
the
out.
northeastern gate. And that is where
Yep.
we will close it for today, and everybody gets another level because you literally just beat an opponent with 60 health points.
I'll take that.
Northwest Gate.
And
And another level up.
I need to see if I get anything for this.
Quickly, set off the Final Fantasy flare.
Oh, yeah, no, I knew I fucked up because you know what my brain pulled up? The Chocobo
What?
theme.
The
Chocobo
Chocobo theme.
theme.
Bob?
Alright.
what about? I get Wall of Fire.
Hey, I now have a single 4th level spell.
Nice.
1
Right.
plus 1 because
Okay.
of my misspell book.
So I'm going to
Oil
start
it.
setting up to raid. You know who I'm going to raid because it looks like fun?
Who?
Someone that I like on YouTube that I didn't realize was live right now. I'm going to see if I can raid him.
Is it the Yu-Gi-Oh guy?
No.
Well, everybody have a good evening.
What does that mean?
Ethan?
Yeah. Have a
Crank-
good one.
Originally Crank Gameplays. Ethan?
Goodbye.
Isn't he a big guy?
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Eve.
Oh God,
Enos
yes, I'm
Honest.
taking that.
Okay.
My cat.
So yeah,
God, yes, another
thank you for tuning
aura.
in.
Oh God,
I
everybody
will be
just
back.
within 10 feet of me. I got it forever, guys. I'm keeping you alive
All
now. Oh.
Thank you for tuning in. I will be back on Tuesday. Let's make sure I'm all good to raid. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
will
need
be
to-
playing probably Breath of the Wild since my capture card is all set up.
Rolling to see how much health I gain from the level up.
In the meantime, feel
Oh,
free to check out
God.
my my social
Oh, no, I
media
did
and
that.
stuff. And
gained-
I'll see you all later.
I gained 1 hit point.
Did he gain the standard number instead of 1?
No.